Football fans, welcome to Senior Night. Tonight we honor our football, athletic trainers, film crew, and cheerleaders from tonight's Double G Bulldogs Senior Night. And we begin with our football player seniors.
Welcome everyone to W. Clare Harris Stadium, home of the Winder-Barrow Double G Dogs. Tonight we got a good one in store for you, Coach. The Winder-Barrow Double G Dogs are hosting the Clarke Central Gladiators at home with a pretty high stakes matchup tonight. Tonight's also the senior night. As we get ready for that, the football players, the cheerleaders, the band members are all being honored tonight for their selective efforts throughout this entire season. Coach, I think it's time we go to the field to look at some of these seniors get their recognition for tonight.
Yes, sir.
Cam has been a member of the basketball team for 1 year, National Honor Society for 3 years, football team 4 years, baseball team 4 years, FCA 4 years, and Young Life for 4 seasons. Upon graduation, he plans to attend college to major in sports management and hopes to continue his football and baseball career. That's senior number 7, Cam Hodge. Our next senior is number 8, Cam Gresham. Cam is escorted by his parents, Christopher Gresham and Whitney Brown. Along with his siblings, Alexis, Everly, and Corey, he has been a member of the football team for 4 years and the basketball team for 1 year. After high school, he plans to attend college to pursue a degree in business management and hopes to continue his football career. That's senior number 8, Cam Gresham. Our next senior number 9, Wesley Binion. Wesley is escorted by his mom, Clarissa Schultz. He has been a member of the football team and track team. And after high school, he plans to go to college and play football. And that's senior number 9, Wesley Binion. Next is number 11, Evan Lynn. Evan is escorted by his parents, Matt and Tracy Lynn. He has been a member of the varsity football team for 4 years. He's one of 4 captains this season. After high school, Evan plans to continue his football career at the collegiate level and focus on becoming an anesthesiologist. That's senior number 11, Evan Lynn. Next is number 13, Jacob Williams. Jacob is being escorted by his sister, Wisdom, and brother, Justice. He's been a member of the football team for 4 seasons, and after high school plans to enroll in the Alabama University to continue his football dream. That's number 13, Jacob Williams. Next we have Colton McCall, number 26. Colton is escorted by his parents, Natalie and Joseph McCall. He's been a member of the football team for 4 seasons, member of the tennis team 2 years, and track team. After high school, he plans to attend college, and that's number 26, Colton McCall. Our next senior, number 29, Zion Nunley. Zion is escorted by his mom, Garcia Muckle, and dad, Eric Nunley. He's been a member of the football team for 4 years, track team for 2 years, and FCA for 2 years, FFA for 2 years. And upon graduation, he plans to attend a 4-year university to major in business finance. That's number 29, number 29, Zion Nunley. Our next senior, number 36, Amir Woodard. Amir is escorted by his parents, Henry and Stacy Woodard. He has been a member of the football team and track and field for 2 years. After high school, he plans to attend the trade school to become an electrician. That's senior number 36, Amir Woodard. Our next senior is number 53, Zachary Lovinggood. Zachary is escorted by his mom, Jennifer McCoy, and Papa, Joel Lovinggood. He's been a member of the football team for 2 years, and after graduation, he would like to attend college to become a diesel mechanic. And that's number 53, Zachary Lovinggood. Next is number 57, Mason Carithers. Mason is escorted by his father, Ryan Carithers, and sister, Addison, and is in spirit with his mom, Lori. He's been a member of the football team for 4 years. After high school, he plans to attend college to major in software engineering to become a software integration engineer. And that's number 57, Mason Carithers. Our next senior, number 70, Tristan Anthony Turner. Tristan is being escorted by his parents, Priscilla and Anthony, sisters Jesselyn and Ashley, niece and nephew Christian and Tamir. He has been a member of the football team, track team, wrestling, and Young Life. After high school, he plans to attend college to study film and sports. That's number 70, Tristan Anthony Turner. Our next senior is number 71, Ivan Velasco Contreras. He's escorted by his mother, Elvira, and sister, Marlea. Now, Ivan has been a member of the football team for 4 years. After high school, he plans to attend a 2-year technical college to major in welding and pursue his photography business. That's senior number 71, Ivan Velasco Contreras. Number 73, Aiden Scott. Aiden is escorted by his grandmother, Lois Scott, parents Lauren and Alan Scott, sister Caden Murphy. He has been a member of the football team for 3 years, track and field for 3 years, and wrestling for 2 seasons. Upon graduation, he plans to attend a 4-year college to continue his football career and major in marine biology. That's number 73, Aiden Scott. Next is number 76, Mason Woods. Mason's escorted by his parents, Andy and Angie Woods. Mason has been a member of the varsity football team for 4 years. He's also one of 4 captains, and this is his 2nd year doing that. Track and field for 4 years, FCA leadership, Young Life, and Special Olympics volunteer. After high school, he plans to attend a 4-year college to major in finance, to play football, and minor in structural engineering. That's number 76, Mason Woods. Our next senior, number 79, Billy Mayo. Billy is escorted tonight by his dad and stepmom, James and Rachel Mayo, mother and stepmom, Tammy and Joanne Porcello, and sister Ella. He's been a member of the football team for 2 years, and upon graduation plans to attend college to pursue a degree in film. That's number 79, Billy Mayo. Our next senior, number 88, Matthew Griner. He's escorted tonight by his parents, Sean and Angela Griner. Matthew has been a member of the football team for 4 years, soccer for 2 seasons, track and field for 1 year. After high school, he plans to continue his football career at a 4-year college. That's number 88, Matthew Griner. Our last senior football player, number 89, Chase Barron. Chase is escorted by his parents, Brady and Lori Barron, grandfather Barron, brothers Chance and Kalen, and his number 1 fan, Nang Zhang. He is a member of the football team for 2 years, soccer for 5, Key Club, TSA, Spanish Honor Society, Youth Leadership Barrow, and Special Olympics. He's been a Special Olympics buddy for 3 years. And after high school, plans to attend Georgia Southern to pursue a career in civil engineering. That is number 89, Chase Barron. We move now to our athletic trainers and film. Our first trainer is Destiny Terrell. Destiny is escorted by her mom, Judy. She has been a part of the film crew for 3 years. After high school, she plans to attend Athens or Gwinnett Technical School to earn a degree as an ultrasound technician and pursue a part-time real estate agent degree. That's Destiny Terrell. Next is Erin Allman. Erin is escorted by her parents, Rosalind and Eric. Erin is a part of the football student athletic trainers team, and upon graduation, she plans to attend college. That's our first trainer, Erin Allman. Next is Hakeem Smith. He is escorted by his parents, Tana Willoughby and Frederick Smith. He has been a part of the track and field team for 4 years, drama for 3, and the football film crew. After high school, he plans to attend Lanier Technical School to pursue a major in business to become a real estate agent. That's Hakeem Smith. Next is Isabella Baker. Isabella is escorted by her parents, Matt and Nicole Baker, and brother Seth. She has been a football athletic trainer for 2 years, student council, Science National Honor Society, and has coached gymnastics for 2 seasons. Upon graduation, she plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in exercise science and sports management and hopes to be an athletic trainer for a collegiate gymnastics team. That's senior Isabella Baker. Next is Jake Hansen. He's escorted by his parents, Greg and Robin Hansen. Jake has been part of the football film crew for 2 seasons, FBLA, FFA, Beta Club, all of those for 2 and 3 years. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Georgia to pursue a degree in business. That's Jake Hansen. Next is Leah Harvey. Leah is escorted tonight by her mom, Amanda Yang, dad, Eric Harvey, and sister, Yeri. She has been a part of the football film crew for 3 years and a basketball manager for 4 years. She plans to attend Georgia Gwinnett College to earn a degree in business. That's Leah Harvey. And last, we have Mariah Ming. Mariah is escorted by her mom, Julia Mack. She has been a part of the softball team for 5 years, basketball cheerleading for 1 year, and student athletic trainer for 1 season. Upon graduation, she plans to attend Piedmont University on an athletic scholarship to play softball and to pursue a degree in exercise science in hopes of becoming an athletic trainer. That's senior Mariah Ming. Moving now to our senior cheerleaders. Our first senior cheerleader is Adriana Salinas. She is escorted by her parents, Maria Flores and Armando Salinas, and her siblings, Aiden and Eduardo. Adriana has been a member of the cheerleading program for 2 years, Hope Club, Student Council, and also, upon graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year university to pursue a major in nursing in hopes of becoming a pediatric nurse. Our first senior cheerleader, Adriana Salinas. Next is Akira Reed. She is escorted by David and Latasha Reed. She has been a member of the sideline cheer program for 3 years, senior captain for football and basketball cheerleading, and on the competitive squad for 1 season. After high school, she plans to attend Georgia Southern University to pursue a degree in nursing to become a neonatal nurse practitioner. That's Akira Reed. Next is Brooke Ivy. Escorted by her parents, Brian and Tammy Ivy. She has been a member of the cheerleading program for 3 years, softball, 4 years, chorus, Lockett Club, National Art Society, Beta Club, Young Life, a Diamond Darling, and freshman vice president of Student Council. She is also currently coaching 8 and under youth cheerleading with the BCCA. And after high school, she plans to attend the University of Georgia to continue her cheerleading career while pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing in hopes to become a midwife. That's senior Brooke Ivy. Next is Chloe Pollard. Chloe is escorted by her parents, Kimberly and Wesley Pollard, and brother Caleb. Chloe has been a member of the sideline cheer program for 3 years, also a senior captain for football cheerleading, member of the Lockett Club, where she's current president, Best Buddies Club, current president there, Special Olympics buddy for 3 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, and Young Life for 2 years, as well as Student Council. Upon graduation, she plans to attend the University of Georgia to pursue a degree in special ed with a focus in adaptive curriculum. That's senior Chloe Pollard. Next is Gracie Thomason. Gracie is escorted by her mom, Dawn, and brother Anderson. She has been a member of the varsity football cheerleading team for 2 years and Young Life for 3 years. After high school, she plans to attend Kennesaw State University to major in NICU nursing. That's Gracie Thomason. Our next senior cheerleader is Haley Ludeck. Haley's escorted by her mom, Olivia, and father, Jeff. She has been a member of the sideline cheer program for 4 years. She also serves as senior captain for basketball cheerleading, a member of HOSA, Young Life, and National Honor Society, or National Society of High School Scholars as well, for 2 years. After high school, she plans on attending college to major in psychology in hopes of becoming a medical surgery nurse. That's Haley Ludeck. Next is Katie Anderson. Katie is escorted by her dad, Andy, mom, Jennifer, stepfather, Sam. She's been a member of the sideline cheer program for 4 years, member of Mill Creek Equestrian Team, and your current FFA vice president. Upon graduation, she plans to study animal bioscience and earn a doctoral degree through the University of Georgia's College of Veterinary Medicine to eventually own her own veterinary clinic. That's Katie Anderson. Our next senior, Madison Atkinson. She's escorted by her parents, Barrett and Jamie. She's a member of the Sideline Cheer Program, 4 years, senior football cheerleading captain. Competitive cheer for 6 years, member of the Lockett Club, FCA, and Young Life. After high school, she plans to attend the University of North Georgia to pursue a degree in nursing to become a pediatric nurse. That's senior Madison Atkinson. Our next senior is Madison Patton. Madison is escorted by her parents, Billy and Michael Sambuco. She has been a member of the cheerleading program for 4 years, member of track and field, FCA, Young Life, and HOSA. After high school, she plans to attend a 4-year college to study business, going back to school for cosmology. That is Madison Patton. There we go. Our last senior cheer dog is Suri Guerrero. Suri is escorted by her parents, Karina and Victor Guerrero, and siblings Eric, Natasha, and Gio. She has been a member of the Sideline Cheer Program, competitive cheerleading team, and soccer team. Upon graduation, she plans to attend Brenau University to pursue a degree in nursing to also become a NICU nurse. That's senior cheer dog, Suri Guerrero. Bulldog fans, how about a big hand for all of our varsity football, athletic trainers, film crew, and cheer dogs representing the class of 2025. Thank you, seniors.
Welcome back again. My name is Bohanna, and this is my co-host and good friend, Coach Daniel Bice. Senior night tonight, Coach. Everything these kids do for this program, for this school, this community, to get there, to be seniors out here in this program, it's an accomplishment in its own. And it's so nice to see, and I hope these kids soak up the fun and the enjoyment tonight as this game is about to get going here shortly. I mean, I think we need to get through some of these players tonight.
So, Winder-Barrow coming off a tough region loss this past game, to Jackson County 2 weeks ago, a lot of red zone issues and whatnot, and I think a lot of that started with quarterback Cam Hodge. He's having a great year. He's got 1,616 total yards on the year, 380 away from surpassing that 2,000-yard mark with at least 2 games for sure left. He's got 14 touchdowns, 4 picks on the year with 120 QBR. He's worked well this year. We go back this year. When's the growth going to happen? Is it going to occur? Is he going to play confident? And I think he's gotten better. I don't think this little mishap that you had 2 Fridays ago is going to really set him back tonight.
And something I've kind of noticed, Cam took that shot in the hand earlier in the year, and you've seen him not be quite as mobile, right? And I'm interested to see tonight in this juggernaut of a matchup, if they cut this kid loose again, we know what he's capable of. He's having a fantastic year.
Yes.
Okay, the kid's getting looks at to go play quarterback. This kid can play. He's a leader of men out there. I mean, this kid is a bulldog, through and through, a bulldog, and he's got a great surrounding cast around him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you start with the backfield. MJ Dowdy, number
Beast.
3. I mean, 1,323 total yards. All right, he leads our region. He's 15th overall in the state. All right, and he's got 17 total touchdowns on the year. The kid, when he gets downhill, good luck.
Yeah, and shout out to CC Green as he's broken his record.
Yes,
and we still have some more football to go. The kid's phenomenal. He's a junior. He's got an offer from UAB. I'm sure there's going to be more offers coming in. You have to rely on his ground game. And I think if you have Cam Hodge be mobile and have that throwing threat with this offensive line, MJ Dowdy's going to have a lot less pressure and a lot more home runs are going to be taken off through the gaps.
Absolutely. And with Cam allowing for MJ, to have that opportunity to grow, it's going to come down to these 2 receivers, making those big explosive plays down the field, getting vertical. Kenyon Glasper with 715 total yards and 6 TDs, and London Munoz with 464 total yards and 6 touchdowns as well. When you look at that little 3-headed monster that Cam Hodge has to work with, this offense at any point can take off and score at any given moment. You never know when it's going to happen.
We have athletes on the field.
Yes.
OC Chip, he's done a great job of utilizing these guys, man. He's done a fantastic. And another shout out to Kenyon Glasper and London Munoz as they've picked up offers from UAB and Georgia State. These are D1 players. We haven't had a team in since I can remember where we've had this many D1 caliber players.
No, it's great to see, right? Like you go back to what we talked about, Paxi and these boys consistently working throughout the summer, the morning film, walkthroughs. These guys have done the job. They've grinded, and it's nice to see them finally get that reward that comes with it. And, you know, these college coaches seeing what these kids are capable of and giving the opportunity for them and giving them those scholarships.
For sure. And speaking of D1, Coach, do you mind diving in a little bit about this freshman that keeps making all this noise?
Man, G.O. Tuggle. The guy's like Floyd Mayweather throwing money, but instead it's just offer. Man, I'm in class. Look on the phone. Another offer, G.O. Tuggle. I mean, it is unreal. But you know what, dude? The kid is an athlete. I mean, 4 interceptions on the year at that free safety spot. The guy's a ball hawk. He goes and gets it. You know, and you talk about storied athletes. You know, it's been a while since we had a freshman on a football program that just can make a game, take over whenever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, this week we've seen Auburn, Florida, Penn State, Oklahoma. All of these coaches are offering this kid because they know how much potential he has. Watch his tape. Kid's a walking highlight reel. Every play is like it's going to be a one-handed pick or something insane. And what's cool about Gio as well is he started off the year on offense. Right up until the first game, they said, hey, we're going to put you at safety. Kid never looked back.
No, never looked back, you know, and within that defense, you know, you got to turn to Cam Gresham. You know, he's got 60 total tackles on the year. He's averaging about 8.5 a game. You know, he's working so well from that linebacker spot. When he's involved in the game, he changes the game.
He invites physicality,
yes.
Right? These linebackers both, I mean, they love to hit. They work side to side. They can fill the gap. This is going to come down to this defensive line. Can they get penetration on this quarterback, Coach? Can you talk a little bit about this Clarke Central quarterback?
Man, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, but Hezekiah Melinder, 1,908 total yards, 30 total touchdowns with 1 pick, and 134 QBR. The cat can play football, Coach.
I mean, that's almost as perfect as it gets.
Yeah, no, I mean, if he's not going to do it with his arm, he's going to do it with his legs. You know, like this defense tonight for Winder has got a challenge in trying to contain this young man and trying to maybe to force him to make a mistake here and there, which he does not do often.
I mean, we already know this Clarke Central team is leading the region,
yes.
Right? They're 5-0 in region. I think they're 7-2 on the season.
Yes, with good losses to a solid North Gwinnett or North Oconee team. My apologies, and a really good Jefferson football team.
I mean, they've set up their schedule to be difficult. That way they come through region, and they've been walking through, guys.
I mean, they've just been walking through it, and Melinder, while, he's kind of, the face of that offense, it doesn't change much because he has very solid weapons around him, specifically running back Corey Watkins Jr., 779 total yards on the year with 7 touchdowns, and then wide receiver Little with 491 yards and 5 touchdowns as well. This offense is potent, right? They score at will. They can move the football when they want. They can, more specifically to me, they control the tempo of the game when they feel like they need to take control.
This Winder-Barrow defense is about to have their hands full. And with the stakes on for this game, you better be ready to throw your best performance out there on defense. The defensive line got to keep this kid contained. Linebackers got to be flying side to side. Gio Tuggle in this secondary, go make plays.
Man. And I look at Matthew Griner, right, on that defensive end spot, man. If he can have just any little factor in getting pressure in that backfield and making Milner think a little bit more than he would, I think we're going to have a successful night as far as working in the trenches from the defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. And I like that you mentioned Matthew Griner. He's got 8 sacks on the year. He had 5 in one game. 5 sacks in one game.
Where were you for the Matthew Griner game?
Yeah, right. Where were you for the Matthew Griner? Exactly. This kid is a beast on the edge, man. This defense, they can do it, but it's going to be an almost perfect game you have to play on the defensive side to stop this kid.
Absolutely. And then, you go to Clarke Central's defense, it's no walk in the park either, man. Like, there's athletes on that side of the ball as well. Skylar Waltner Jr., 43 total tackles on the year. The guy flies to the football, and then you have Anthony Lunnan Jr. as well working off the D end, number 88. He's got 5 sacks as well. So this defense plays disciplined football. They tackle well in space. They apply pressure to the quarterback, So, like, I personally foresee this game going a little slow to start and becoming an offensive shootout as we progress more into the game.
Yeah, I could definitely see both offenses kind of trying to fill it out, but I could also see the other way where we just come out Guns
Go.
a-blazing, throwing streaks. It's going to be a fun game, and there's a lot on the line tonight, Coach.
Man.
Kind of dive in a little bit about what's on the line for this game.
Big implications tonight for not only Winder-Barrow but Clarke Central as well, right? Like, this is a kind of a region championship game, right? Like, if Winder-Barrow were to win this game tonight and Habersham Central beats Jackson County, then Winder-Barrow will win the region and host the postseason.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah.
It's going to be a wild one. We're excited to watch it. We're going to go to the field right now to watch the colors be presented.
ROTC color guard. They are Cadets Vargas, Molina, and Harris, and they are being commanded by Cadet Second Lieutenant Analia Garcia.
All right, Coach, kind of go into a little bit more about some of these implications. I mean, I know you talked about if we win tonight, Habersham beats Jackson, we're the #1 seed going into the playoffs.
I mean, we're going to host. That'd be the first time since 2018, and it'd be the first time we've won a region championship in football. And let me just put it this way. It's been a long time, Coach. You know, but I never want to pray on their downfall for our Bulldogs, obviously. But this Clarke Central team is a very good football team. So if we were to drop this game and Habersham Central were to win, we would get the 4th spot. But if we were to lose and Habersham loses to Jackson County, we do get the 3 spot for sure. But, I mean, I'm going to let you dive a little into how much does that home field advantage matter?
If you're an athlete or if you've played any kind of recreational sports, you understand that the closer the game is to home, the more comfortable you are. It beats driving somewhere 2.5 hours away. I mean, you're at home. The community will come out in Winder. It will be slam packed. The crowd will be wild. You'll see some old heads you haven't seen in a while out there talking about the good old days and these players, this and that. It's an environment thing, man. It's something you want. The pep rallies leading into it. It gives you an extra gear for a game. You know as well as anybody, traveling to a game, it takes a little bit on you mentally to go somewhere. Speaking from experience, we went through that back in the day at Winder ourselves. You know,
2016 South Effingham. Yeah. Man, brutal.
Brutal. I mean, the long trip, you're tired, but I fully believe the Dogs can get it done tonight. And like this game's got so much on the line. You're going to see another gear from these kids tonight. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, my 3 takeaways for Winder-Barrow to potentially control this football game and come away with a win. First starts with, can we get this run game going early and sustain it for 4 quarters as well? Can MJ Dowdy get going because the offensive line get vertical down the field? Second, can Cam Hodge hit a different gear that we've seen him, that we know that he can do, that he hasn't quite hit yet, but we know it's in there? And lastly, can this defense stop from big plays / explosive plays from occurring, right? Can you contain this Clarke Central offense just enough to kind of get them out of their rhythm and force them to, sit there and scratch your head and wondering what's going on?
And it's going to come down to that line of scrimmage as well.
Yes.
If you can blow these guys off the ball and give MJ Dowdy these holes, it's going to be a long night for Clarke Central, because then now not only are you watching the run game as it's being successful, Cam Hodge is going to take the top off. And like you said, I think we're going to see Superman Cam tonight. I think we're going to see this kid come out and have a stellar game. The kid's been focused all week. He's ready. Him and his buddy Mason Woods, they just had an emotional senior night together. I think they're ready for tonight.
I mean, potentially the last game for some of these boys here at W. Clare. Senior night, emotions are flying. You got a chance to win the region. It's time to go. And I think, if you're going to win this region and have a shot at it tonight, then why not Clarke Central?
Why not?
Who is a great football team, but you got to make them earn it if they're going to beat you tonight.
They're a juggernaut, right? And I think Clarke Central walks in here knowing that they're the juggernaut. The Dogs are an underdog at home. There's so much on the table you can use. There's so much locker room fuel, rat poison, whatever you want to call it, that Paxi is using to get these guys fired up for tonight's game.
Absolutely. Talking to Coach Williams today, he first thing he said to me was, "Hey, Coach, have you seen the new jerseys?" The new uniform. Shout out them. They look amazing.
They look good.
But then the second thing he said to me was, "You gonna be at the game?" And I said, "Yes, sir, absolutely." He said, "We're gonna bring the fight tonight. We are gonna bring the fight tonight." I think that's the message to these boys, man. Tonight, fight, fight, fight. Not for yourself, but for the guy to your left and right, and prove that you can go win this football game.
I love that you mentioned Coach Parker, man, because he's done a phenomenal job these past 2 years of getting these boys rallied on this offensive line. I know a little bit that he's got his seniors, right? He's got a lot of seniors on this offensive line, so he wants these guys to go out there like they got nothing to lose. Win the line, win the trenches, dominate these guys, show everyone why Winder-Barrow can make a deep state playoff run.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll say this as well. I think Coach Baxter himself is looking to his defense, looking to this young secondary, this more of a veteran-like front seven. And so he's challenging them like, hey, look, this may be it here. Don't allow yourselves and the speed of the game to get to you, and win every single down right here, right now.
And I know you mentioned to me before we got on, and this was news to me. I didn't realize that Clarke Central's head coach, Coach Perno. Now, I kind of discussed a little bit about Coach's background, because we know he's an elite coach.
Oh, did he?
He's coached at the next level for baseball.
The guy's awesome. Coach Perno for them. Ironically, his nephew Jack Perno, shout out Jack, played baseball for us here last year at Winder-Barrow. No, Coach Perno's a really good guy, man. I've heard great stories about him. He was over at UGA baseball for a while. He's a great dude, man. Great guy.
He knows how to win.
He knows how to win, man. He's been at that big spotlight. He knows what he's doing. So while I do believe there's that rat poison-like mentality, I do think Coach Perno is going to be able to keep his team in check, you could say. But I do also believe that, like you said, Coach Paxia, he's going to have that. He's going to have him under. He's going to have him ready to go.
Coach Paxia has that dog in him.
Oh, absolutely.
And he wants this challenge tonight, and he's excited for everybody to see. And again, the rat poison. That Clarke Central team is having to do the same thing Paxi is having to do and get these guys ready for tonight. Because if they come in here and they're sleepwalking, Winder's going to hit you in the mouth, and you don't want to give up that number 1 seed. I mean, having number 1 seed, you're having to play a number 4 at home. That's a difference between playing a 2 and a 3.
Well, I mean, and you're also guaranteed for sure, if you win that first round, you get that second round at home as well. You get the first 2 rounds at home to that Elite 8 spot as well, And with these new region alignments, man, Region 8 and Region 2 being matched up as far as football and baseball and some of these bigger sports, there are some freaking juggernaut battles for sure.
Some great teams out there.
Like, if you got the 4 spot, you got to go Lee County. Or if you get the 3 spot, you got to go Thomas Central. Right, if you get the 2 spot, you're probably playing house. Like, you're playing really good football teams no matter what.
Very elite programs are in this region. So, like we said, you have to win tonight. You want to have that advantage going in. Because if you do have to travel somewhere like Lee County, they're pretty ruthless down there.
Yeah.
Right? And you're giving them that home field advantage, it'll be tough to win.
It'll be tough to win. I'll say this. I think both teams tonight are going to lay it out on the line, and I think you're going to see a very physical, emotional football game from both sides.
I'm kind of partial to the offense, and I hope it's a gunslinging fest tonight, as you could say. I want to see some offensive plays, but I also want to see some big hits. I want to see guys out there trying to win the line of scrimmage, hitting each other hard. I mean, leaving it all out there. That's what I want to see, a hard-hitting fight of the Gladiators tonight.
And then we got the Bulldogs coming out here right now, ready to go in the black jerseys. Looks like we got them in the metallic-like breeches. You know, like you said, you're pivoting to the offense, Coach. I love some defense now. Let me tell you, I love seeing people hit each other. Yeah. Man, I love seeing these guys get after it, fighting in those trenches, you know. I'm ready. I'm ready. I feel like we've been sitting here talking, and I'm just ready to see this kickoff occur.
Coach, lately I've been enjoying hot takes and you know, tinkering around with some ideas. If you had one hot take tonight that you could make, what would it be?
Cam Hodge goes for over 350 yards.
Total?
Total.
I like it. I'm a fan. I'm going to say Matthew Griner, 3 sacks.
Come on.
Gio Tuggle, 2 picks.
Wow. Here we go. Here we go, Coach.
I think it's going to be fun. I mean, as we just heard, the Dogs have deferred to the second half, so we're going to rely on that defense early.
I think that shows confidence.
Yeah.
I think that shows confidence more than people realize. You know, obviously getting the ball at second half to start is very important, but I think that's also knowing Coach Baxley knows he can score with this offense when he needs to.
Absolutely.
I think it says, hey, I trust you guys. Go make a stop early and let's send a message.
Make a stop early, but Clarke Central, on the other hand, is probably thinking Melinder, go out there and set a statement to this home crowd quick.
Right.
I mean, the worst thing you could have here is them take the top off first play, right? Yeah. Let's make it a grind. Let's make it in the trenches. Don't give them anything.
No, and we're set here to about to kick it off. Special teams unit's about to get off with senior Chase Barron.
Chase Barron, another good senior. Right. He's got a bullet of a leg.
Yes, absolutely. Coach Karras, great job.
Yeah, kid's a stellar soccer player. Well, let's turn our attention to the field and let's get this thing rolling.
Kicking off for the Bulldogs, number 89, Chase Barron. Back to receive for Clarke Central, number 8, Gracian Little.
Kick goes out of bounds.
Good kick right there by Barron. Yeah, as Coach Moore, he's not here tonight, but that'd be his favorite play so far right now. Just kick the ball out of bounds, and they can't return it.
Kick the ball out of bounds. If he said that, Coach Moore, if you're listening, how about kick it out of bounds behind the end zone? You know, let's not give them extra field goal position. You know, let's let them take it to the 25, not the extra yardage. But yeah, shout out to our guy, Coach Moore. Man, we know how well he's done this year, and he had something pop up late, so he couldn't be here tonight to join us.
No, instead you get me a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, here's our first look at this Clarke Central offense.
Number 4, Melinder, senior quarterback, a big kid. Two backfield sets starting off the game. Number 8 goes in motion. There we go, talking about winning that line of scrimmage right there.
Number 2, Corey Watkins on the carry.
Saw Wesley Binion right there in there making that push. Numbers look a little shiny, Coach.
Gladiators came out right there in a read option. It almost looked open for Melinder to pull it. But the Dogs stayed disciplined up front. Another great disciplined play by this defensive line early.
Number 84, Xavier Berry.
The Gladiators went with a backside screen there. The Dogs just sat right in the middle of the field and read the quarterback's eyes.
And now they got him on a long 3rd and 13 here.
That's refreshing to see the defensive line staying that disciplined with their eyes on Molinder, knowing how lethal he is and how he can get out of the pocket. He's got a guy open in the middle of the field. First down for the Gladiators.
Number 6, Troy Rucker right there.
He spins the ball really, really well.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
That looked like a zone look there, and Molinder just found a hole. Going with the hurry up.
Going to be QB
taking himself, and he gets clogged up the middle again. There's nowhere to run on this defensive line, Coach. They're just stopping him right up the middle.
Looks like he ran into right there a big 7'3", Aiden Scott.
Aiden Scott's had a good year too, man.
Very good year, man. Both sides of the ball? Come on.
He's a unicorn for sure, man. He's a rare talent. Seeing some different looks from this offense. Going back with the dual back there with Molinder.
Be another handoff.
Another handoff. They sneak a little bit out there. Going to bring up about a 3rd short. Helmet pops off.
West Binion leads the tackle for the Dogs. Bulldog defense.
3rd and 4.
Down, 4.
Third and 4th. Need a big stop here from the Bulldogs. Running backs in motion.
It's going to be on the Bulldogs there.
Penalty is offside against the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty. First down, Clarke Central.
Yeah, they ran a little motion movement.
Rare mistake there from the senior, number 88,
yep.
Reiner. But I'll tell you right now, I bet he'll make up for it.
It was almost like he jumped off sides and the refs were just waiting for him to get back on side, but Greiner kind of confessed up like, it was me.
Good guy.
Yeah. A little too honest in that scenario here.
1st and 10 right here from the 38. Oh, good out route there. Little with a catch right there. Big threat.
Sophomore as well. Gracian Little, sophomore. It was a nice route.
It's going to set it a 2nd and 1.
Gladiators coming out early, throwing a bunch of different looks. I mean, keeping the linebackers' eyes on Molinder. I mean, it's a lot of looks given to this defense.
First down.
First and 10. Comes the speed option to the left as he pitches it out in number 2. Takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line. Again, a lot of different looks this offense is coming out with, man, keeping the defense off balance.
Gonna get a 2nd and 3 look, and this Clarke, man, they're just, again, controlling tempo, this Clarke offense, moving slow, going at their own pace and will.
It's like they're almost calmly rushing.
Swing around to number 8.
Another reverse.
Oh, well, looks like we got a flag down. I think we're going to get a holding there.
The great shot Little on the end around. Penalty flags on the play.
Good open field tackle by Giovanni Tuggle.
Tuggle on the stop for the Dogs.
See if the Bulldogs get a break here and they back them up.
Yeah, looks like the Clarke offense backing up. Okay.
Looks like they had 2 holding calls against the Clarke Central offense. That'll now make it 2nd and long.
Nice little break there.
After the penalties, it's 2nd down, 13.
Leonard's going to take it out to the left side. He's got the legs. Cut it back in. He's going to be down at the 5.
Ezekiel Millender for a Gladiator, 1st down.
Right there, Coach. That's what we're talking about. Not only can do it with his arm, he can do it with his legs as well. And they're going to convert from a long 2nd and 13 there.
Dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties up here in the box, but
yeah, we got it all
everything.
figured out
Everything's
now.
all squared away. We're ready to roll. 1st and goal here. He's looking for the backside. Nobody's there. He's going to use his feet.
He's going to step away. He's going to try it into
and he's going to Reggie Bush the Dogs as he crosses back to the left. Scores across the front left pylon for a touchdown. There you go. You see the Millender effect.
Millender effect, man. There we go.
The kid can run. He's got an arm. And you give him that much time, he's going to hurt you.
Weird formation here. Keep the offense out.
Swinging gate to the right. Millender will take it in for the 2 points. So 8-0 start for the Clarke Central Gladiators, Coach. We knew that this quarterback was elite.
Flag on the play, Coach. Ball may be coming back.
Penalty flag is on the play.
I wonder who it's on. It's a false start movement. There we go on Clarke Central. Bring it back. I wonder if Clarke Central now send out their kicker.
The penalty is against Clarke Central for a false start.
Got some commotion between Perno and the refs as he's pleading his case. And the Gladiators look to settle for the field goal.
Mejia Quintero, the kicker here.
The high snap.
Up. Put it through the uprights. Make it 7-0. Well, Dogs caught a little break there.
I was going to say, Coach, we watched this kid kicking in pregame warm-ups, and I think he can easily make it about a 45-yard field goal. This kid's got a leg.
Yeah, he's got a leg on him.
So, again, we go back to the Millender effect.
Yeah.
It was slow, methodical, The kid almost kind of played like Cam Ward. Right?
Yeah.
It was like he seemed so nonchalant about his decisions, and almost like he was confident he knew he could score. We had a couple bad breaks, couple good scheming plays by Clarke Central. They ran a lot at the Winder-Barrow defense there, and it's going to take Coach Baxter and this defense to kind of figure out what can we do to keep Melinder looking at some different looks.
I'm excited to see here. How does this Winder-Barrow offense right here respond?
I think you got to come out and trust Cam Hodge will take you down the field.
Kick is away, and that's returnable. It's outside.
Ball's going to be just shy of the 25. First and 10 for this offense. First look at the Double G Dogs tonight on offense. This team led by Cam Hodge and running back number 3, M.J. Dowdy.
We're getting our first look tonight here for the Bulldog offense. They look to get set and rolling.
M.J. Dowdy on the carry for the Dogs.
Short run right there by M.J. Dowdy.
Set the yardstick, please. Second down, 8.
Second and 8 for the Dogs. Cam Hodge coming across the middle. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him as he gets ran down.
Kenyon Glasper right there on the receiving. Big gang there. Ball's going to go all the way from the 26 to about Clarke Central's 45-yard line here.
We've seen it all year. Cam Hodge throwing that cross route to Kenyon Glasper, man. He's a smooth route runner, and he's dangerous with the ball in his hands. It's a great play call, great ball, great execution overall by the offense right there. First and 10 on the 45. Little end around.
Going nowhere from Munoz there. It's going to look like he's going to lose about a yard, maybe 2 on the end around there.
Dogs given a 2nd and 12 look. They've come out and run their fair share of Arsenal plays so far.
Hand it off to Dowdy there, and he is going
nothing again up the middle right there.
And that's big number 43 Fanning right there.
Kellen Fanning leads the way for the Gladiators.
Clarke Central defensive line doing a great job being disciplined.
All right, here's our little 3rd and 13 now. Can we make something out of it happen?
This defense, you can tell, understands that M.J. Dowdy is leading the region and is a force to reckon with as they are trying to stack the box against him.
Oh.
Hodge's pass is incomplete.
Just out of reach right there to Glasper.
4th down.
Fourth and long as they send the kicking team out. Looking to pin the Gladiators deep into their own.
Chase Barron back to punt for the Dogs.
wobbly punt.
Kind of misses off the side of the foot.
Gonna get a bounce.
All right, inside the 25.
21-yard line, first and 10, Central.
Not the best effort from our senior punter.
No, I've seen better from this year. Looks like he just missed hit. He has the side of his foot there. Weird wobbly spiral spin on it. But, you know, all season you've seen this defense find a way to make adjustments, right? It hasn't always been pretty, but they've been able to do it consistently game to game to game. All right, that whole little session there when our offense was on the field, Coach Baxter had his boys over by the tent room reviewing film. All right, let's see what their response is here to this very potent Gladiator offense.
I'm sure Coach Baxter's over there just reiterating to his team that Clarke Central's dangerous, right? They're going to score. You cannot panic. Don't abandon the game plan. It's early.
Oh.
Deep ball there, just outside the reach, but what an arm from right there from Melinder. This kid can sling the football.
And that was intended for number 8 right there, Little, who's already gotten a fair share of targets already early tonight. I mean, that ball took a second gear in the air.
I would like to get a little bit more information on this kid, man. That ball came out with some elite velocity.
Yeah.
I wonder if the kid can pitch.
I hope not.
Second and 10.
Hand off the running back.
Trying to run up the middle, and he gets sandwiched up the middle by this Bulldog defensive line.
That whole defense there just flocks to the football. Sandwiched up. And it looks like Clarke's going to get a 2-yard gain out of that, make it third and 8, sorry.
Watkins on the carry. Aiden Scott for the Bulldogs. Bulldog defense, third down, 8. On the 23.
It's a big stop right there by Aiden Scott. You know this kid will clog that hole. Coach, you know that college superstar running back from Boise State?
Yeah. Genty.
Ashton Genty?
Yeah.
Well, we were just informed, actually, that Melinder is a hard commit going to Boise State. And if anything, Genty has put Boise State on the map this year, and it's kind of evident early. You could tell right away that this kid's got some elite talent.
The presence, to me, is what's so impressive. It's calm, cool, collected, goes through his progressions, man. Knows when the route's going to be open. He's confident in it. If there's nothing there, he's quick. He's so elusive. It's almost like Cam Ward, calmness, but little Johnny Manziel.
He's got a little shake, but this kid is confident. You can see it on the field, his presence. He does not look like he's in a hurry, and they can run some tempo, but he doesn't look like he's running a tempo. Yeah. I mean, they're keeping this defense off balance, but this kid looks calm.
There's nothing scarier than a guy who can stay calm and collected while also just playing at a fast pace.
He's a weapon, and these dogs are seeing early. You know, the secondary's about to have to respond. They're not doing a bad job. Central's come out with a bunch of different looks. So we're going to see how we respond right here on this 3rd and 8.
All right. Looked like Clarke Central took a timeout there. Pressure over the middle of the field. It's going to complete. Got pressure there in his face from Matthew Griner. 4th down, it looks like Clarke Central is going to be forced to punt here. Good adjustment there.
That's a great stop. Your defense needed that in the confidence of this game. Get this offense back out there so they can respond. That's how you pick each other up right there. And that's what we've seen all year. These Bulldogs on both sides of the ball pick each other up one after the next.
You're going to have Kenyon Glasper right here on the return. And then you got Tyrell Husband right here, number 81, punting it away. Back to the Bulldogs. Ball's going to take a Winder-Barrow bounce, and we're going to have the football about the 46-47-yard line.
Clarke at the Bulldog,
46-yard line. Sorry.
Bulldogs coming out now. They have so many options, but you can't get overly aggressive.
Stick to the game plan. Stay composed.
Stick to the game plan.
You know you can score. You know what this offense is capable of. Trust them to execute. But, man, wouldn't just a nice Hail Mary bomb right here to let them have it be pretty cool?
How about a flea flicker?
Yeah, to get the night started.
Dogs coming back out in a pistol set. Twins left, man in motion to the left. Right up the gut.
Dowdy, and there we go. There's something right there. A good 3 to 4 yard gain. Get vertical, get the ball moving, put us in a position where it's second and manageable.
And what Marshawn Lynch says, man, keep hitting somebody in the mouth.
Over and over and over and over again.
Being 4, second down, 6.
Oh. Hodge gets swallowed up in the backfield by a very disciplined defensive line of the Clarke Central Gladiators.
Right, man. 44, 43, 92, everyone was right there in on the play. You know.
Cam was looking for something, and it just kind of got stuck on that one read just a little bit too long, and then that gap closed up the middle. Pretty good turnout tonight for the Double G Dogs.
Oh, man, big night here. A lot of people out, senior night, a lot of families.
Everybody knows the extent of this game.
I'm going to call a false start here on Winder.
A little eager to get off the ball.
Going to put Winder here in a tougher situation, 3rd and 16.
Dogs need to spread him out here, get the ball to the outside quick.
I was going to throw a bump.
He's got a nice little hitch
He's
and go
got number
there.
4 on the catch.
Kenyon Glasper. That's a fantastic play call. Great ball,
beautiful.
Great execution.
Great execution by Cam Hodge there as he took a hit as he was letting that ball go and fell right in Glasper's hands. And that's what you needed. Big 3rd and 16 conversion to get right in the red zone on Clarke Central. And we're running down the field with a little tempo here.
Another reason why Kenyon Glasper is a D1 athlete, man. He put that kid on a route highlight.
Handoff here to Dowdy, and that's going to get swallowed up.
Still, you can't abandon up the middle, right? You got to keep them hungry up the middle, and that way you do see these big plays on the outside of Glasper and London Munoz.
I mean, this Anthony Lund Jr. for Clarke Central, number 88, and then number 43 Fanning right now are just posing their will on this offensive line when we're trying to run the football.
And I tell you what, 92's not moving.
Another handoff, going to get outside.
He's got a cut back lane up the middle. It's a great run there, good vision. Good patient run by N.J. Dowdy, waiting to see a lane cutting back. We got 3rd and 6.
A little more manageable. Good job getting half of it back there. But is this a situation where if we don't get it here, you see the Dogs go for it on 4th?
We'll see what you can get out of it. I think if you play into that mindset, you maybe give it to MJ Dowdy again to see how close he can get you to that first down marker.
You got
Hodge pulls it. He just throws it away out of the back of the end zone. No kind of look.
Pass is incomplete. 4th down.
That was good eye discipline there from the senior, number 28, Edward Price, right there running out with Cam Hodge.
You know, we've seen a lot of Hodge getting outside, and not many guys can stay with him. But number 28 did a fantastic job of mirroring Cam as he ran to the sideline.
4th and 6 here.
Trips right. This could almost be a look to where you stack a right side and you lob it up to the left to Glasper. Going for it on 4th and 6. Nowhere to go. Get swallowed up by that
right there.
Stout defensive line.
I mean, that's number 44 there, McCullough, number 88. Again, Anthony Lunnan Jr., you know, but say what you want. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Right, it looked like a busted play on the offensive line there on the left side.
Again, that's
some misassignments.
Right, and again, that circles back to that 3rd down play. You know, it changes up your scheme if you can get something out of it, right? I mean, you throw the ball away, now you have a long 4th down decision. I'm not mad. I don't hate the decision of a long 4th down, but wouldn't have been bad to see points either.
No,
you know? But it kind of says to your defense, you trust them.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right?
You know, and
you play the field position. You're telling Cam Hodge you believe in him. It's not a bad move early.
No. We got 8 seconds here left in the first, so this may be the last play we see here before we.
Jet sweep out to the left. Number 6 takes it to the outside corner. Gets stuffed at the 14.
That looks to be Cam Gresham or Jamarcus Hester. Sorry, hard to see with these glossy numbers.
Yeah, the silver numbers do make it kind of hard to read from a distance. What have you seen so far, Coach? What are you thinking?
I mean, I go back to Clarke Central's first drive. You had him 3rd and 13. You had a chance to stop him, and we decided not to bring pressure, which is fine, right? We dropped back, and Millender just read through his progressions and found, and they converted for a big 3rd and 13, which eventually led to that touchdown for them. You know, that's one stop away from being a 0-0 ball game. You know, offensively, you know, it's known right now. Number 4, Glasper, Kenyon. He's ready to play football, man. They've gone to him twice for really big plays, you know, and I think Cam Hodge is playing well. To me, it's going to be, can we execute now when we get to the red zone? I think the defense is going to continue to step up and make things happen.
Again, to your point about Glasper, you got to keep MJ Dowdy up the middle, hammering away, because it's going to soften the corner up for him, and that's what we've seen so far. We had a great drive there, got all the way inside the red zone. We don't come out with any kind of points, okay? There's a lot to see there, though, that is good from this offense. This defense is playing well. They're kind of throwing the kitchen sink at us early. You've seen a bunch of different looks, speed options, RPOs, read options, spread offense, hurry up. The Clarke Central Gladiators have a lot of different looks, and they're showing this defense a lot of different looks, and this defense is showing why they can be kind of a chameleon-like, right?
Absolutely.
They can adapt.
Yeah, eye discipline.
Right.
That's what I go down to, man. Phenomenal eye discipline so far from the secondary. You know, they haven't let any big plays happen. We're about to get this second quarter going, and I hope to see the Bulldogs, again, 1, continue to respond on defense, and 2, get this offense rolling.
Yeah, we got to get in the end zone here. This defense needs to come out and make a big stop for the Bulldogs.
Got 2nd and 4 here.
Millender does not make many mistakes.
Oh, what a cut.
Takes a big shot up the middle.
Ezekiel Millender on the carry for a first down. Xavier McCoy on the tackle for a dog.
There goes number 2. Corey Watkins Jr. with a big run there, right? And this kid ain't bad either, but play before Melinder did take a big hit, Coach. I want to go back to that.
Yeah, that was a big shot. It was a big shot, but it was a great play. Melinder hopped up. Didn't seem to be gimping in any sorts. Kid's an athlete. They rolled right into the next play. Another big hit. 2 big hits. They're outside of their own 10, and they're inside now Winder-Barrow territory.
Design QB run here for number 4. He's going to get wrapped up there. Great tackle there. Looks like to be number 0, Jamarcus Hester.
Jamarcus Hester on the tackle for the Dogs. No gain.
Aiden Scott slow to get up a little.
2nd down, 10.
Great play there by Jamarcus.
Yeah, good. To slowly stop the bleeding. 2 plays, 2 first downs. Group back together.
Central was a little bit of a rhythm. They were having a rhythm, so something as small as.
You got Little right here down low. Oh, he makes Griner miss. He's not going to get much out of it. We had him in the backfield, but that athletic ability, man, making people miss.
This kid's going to make plays. You got to stay disciplined. That was a great job again by that defensive front. You would like to see Griner make that play, but
put himself in a position for something big not to happen.
And a testament to the guys on the interior staying disciplined at home, waiting for Melinder to make that cutback. 3rd and 8 here. See if the Dogs can get off the defensive side of the ball and get on offense.
They're going to hand
it off. He's got a massive gap up the middle, and this kid is quick. Oh,
he's running hard, running through people.
Bulldozer. He breaks tackles. He cuts back. He stays on his feet. He takes it all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Corey Watkins Jr. Man.
Huge, mean, physicality type of run right there. Corey Watkins Jr. with a bowling ball sort of run, bouncing off of guys. This kid's got a fantastic center of gravity, Coach.
Oh, I know.
I'm sure Clarke Central's got a plethora of plays they can choose from here.
We're going to go back to Corey, and this kid put it in the end zone.
Is just running where he wants to go. Clarke Central sending a message to the Dogs, man.
We're here.
We're here, and we got more than Melinder.
And a flag on the play after.
Aiden Scott doesn't look too excited about something. They seem to be shaking hands.
Penalty on the play. Personal foul against the Bulldogs.
Personal foul. I wonder if it's against Aiden Scott, as he seems the most verbally upset out there. But we will play on as Clarke Central will go for the field goal.
Kick up by Mejia Quintero. And
looks like he splits it.
It's good.
Mejia Quintero's extra point is good.
14-0 start. Clarke Central kind of getting what they want to do, where they want to go, keeping the Dogs off balance.
Plenty of game left, Coach.
A lot of football. I mean, we saw these Dogs come back from a huge deficit at half against Loganville.
Absolutely. It's a little different beast, though, but, I mean, my perspective up here, Coach, you got to get off the field on third down.
You got to get off the field on third down, and you got to capitalize when you get inside the red zone.
Clarke Central looks like it took a penalty off the kickoff here, so they're going to be kicking from the 45.
Again, another big shout out to our senior cheerleaders and all our senior band members, senior softball players, all fall sport athletes.
After the penalty, the kickoff will be from the Bulldog 45.
Just the senior class as a whole.
First and 10, Bulldog.
Ball goes out back of the end zone. Bulldogs are going to take it from the 20-yard line.
Interesting kick there. You got the advantage kicking from the 40, and you kick it into the end zone. I don't know if that was a planned kick or if that was a squib that just stayed elevated. But honestly, a good break for the Bulldogs to be at the 20. All right, first and 10 on the 20. Dogs got guys swinging to the left. Another 2-yard run. It's going to give the Bulldogs 2nd and 8.
MJ Dowdy on the carry.
On their own 22.
Gain of 3, 2nd down, 7.
Incomplete right there to number 14, Grayson Engel. Had a little tip drill and dropped it.
It's another kid who's a weapon.
Young as well.
Third and 7 for the Dogs. Motion a man out to the right. Cam Hodge going to do with his feet.
He's going to get the first down a little bit more.
And there's that weapon that Cam Hodge has.
Big play there. Big play there. Keep it rolling, 7.
Hodge saw nobody was open. The defender's eyes were right into the motion. Nobody on the left side of the field. Hodge takes it up for a first down. Big play right there. Speed option pitch. MJ Dowdy nowhere to go, so finishes the run hard in the corner.
He's going to get maybe a yard out of that.
Tackle led by number 26, Jordan Ball. Gain of 1, 2nd down, 9.
Second and 9 for the Bulldogs here. Clarke Central's playing very good sideline to sideline defense. Another read option run. Nowhere to gain as he is swallowed up at the 35. Another yard. Going to leave the Dogs with a 3rd and 7.
Damian Drake on the tackle. MJ Dowdy for the Bulldogs. 3rd down, 7.
Dowdy in the backfield with Hodge. Sends a man in motion to the left side. Hodge is going to take it himself again. Quarterback slides.
May have been a little early.
Might have been just a touch early.
Looks close. Looks like they're going to spot it.
They're going to give it to him.
First down.
Another quick move by Hodge to pick up a first down using his legs.
Coach, almost looked designed.
It looked designed almost. And I'll tell you something, it almost seemed that Hodge gave himself up just a little too early. Typically, once you give yourself up in a QB slide, you mark it where the guy begins. We might have caught a little break there getting that first down, but again, great movement with Hodge using his legs.
Hodge is going to keep it, just runs into a huge, huge D-line. Once again, number 48, Drake in there. Number 43, number 88. I mean, those three guys are consistently.
Big number 92, man. I mean, it's
Second down.
when you're running the ball against a defense like this, these big guys up front are clogging holes. They're letting these guys on the outside interior make these plays.
Oh, bad snap. Ball on the ground. Ball still on the ground. Oh.
Ball still out.
Oh.
Central recovers it, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. Clarke Central Gladiators. A disastrous play by the Bulldogs. Bad snap. Nobody could get their hands on it. Central picks it up and runs it in for a touchdown. Again, Clarke Central having their way early with the Bulldogs. Kick is up and good for the Clarke Central Gladiators. Well, Coach, 21-0. Offense looks a little shaky, not that they can get much going. Defense looks to be fighting. Clarke Central's just kind of having their way. It just seems that you don't want to say panic. You got to keep your composure. But before this fight gets away from you, you got to stay in it.
Oh, yeah, no, you got to stay in. I mean, you're in the second quarter right now with 6 minutes and 7 seconds left. Okay, it's all about response, right? You get the ball back at halftime. Can you go down here, score a touchdown, get a hold, and then come back with the ball at halftime down 2 scores as well? Okay. You got to take it one play at a time, though. All right, really rare mistake. Very rare mistake.
Very rare mistake. The bad got worse. They pick it up, and they scored. They capitalized on another mistake, which is something you cannot have when you play a team like Clarke Central.
You cannot.
You have to almost pitch a perfect game.
Featuring Seabrook Family Dentistry. More to come after the kickoff.
It's going to be gut check time for these Bulldogs.
All right, you've been punched. How do you respond?
And I'm sure Clarke Central is looking to stay on the throat and not letting off. That's a good kick there. He's got an opening. He's got a lane. It's kind of swallowed up there all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Looks like Kenny Glasper there. The return. Good return for him.
Excuse me, all the way out to the 33. Be 1st and 10. Good field position to start off. Bulldogs are going to need to throw the ball on the outside. You got to get this clog up the middle loosened up. They're just pinching the gap.
They're daring you to throw it.
They're daring you to throw it.
Central.
Clarke's going to take a timeout here.
Four of our sponsors this year: Smoking Purple, Troy's Ace Hardware, Patrick City Orthodontics, Total Lawn Care, America's Heating Hair, Rockland Homes, Parisi Speed, Chick-fil-A, Football Graphics, Dairy Queen, St. Winder Insurance Center, GP Enterprises, On Point Med Spa and Wellness Center, and Aiken Ford. Also, our first down sponsors this year: Winder Insurance Center. Our touchdown sponsors: Dairy Queen, On Point Med Spa with our extra points, Cable East with our timeouts, and GP Enterprises sponsors our halftime. Once again, many thanks to this.
Aiden Scott seemed to have a little bit of equipment issue.
Double G Bulldog. First and 10 Dogs from the 34.
First and 10 for the Dogs on their own
34-yard line. Seen Glasper in motion. Oh, he's got a wide open.
man's deep. He's got.
Oh my God! The drop, the rare drop by London Munoz there. I mean, he was wide open, Coach.
That was the response the Dogs were looking for there. Hodge off balance, throws a perfect ball to your D1 star wide receiver, London Munoz, who makes a very, very rare mistake. That's not something normal for London Munoz.
No.
Dogs coming out slinging it.
Oh, good run by MJ Dowdy here. He's
got
going
a
to cut the
lane.
hole.
Look at him go.
He's going to at the middle of the field. Dowdy's running hard.
Dowdy finally gets an opening
There we go.
to the offensive line, and he hits it hard. Feed this man, let him eat. Great job by the offensive line. Great work once Dowdy hit the secondary, cutting back. Good response after a rare mistake from London.
Yeah.
You can sit there and mope. No. Give the ball to MJ Dowdy and let him eat.
They get a false start
False
here.
start
on
offense.
Penalty is false start against the Dogs.
Coach Lovsky wants to let everybody know that he loves you all.
He said that's love. Pass here. Drop there by Munoz. Was a little low, but bullet pass here. Typically you're going to see number 6 there receive. Just two rare mistakes by him during this drive.
Yeah, Hodge going back to him, though, just kind of says, hey, you're my guy. I got confidence in you. I trust you.
We have 2nd and 15 here from Winder's own 37.
Engel in motion. Great ball there to Glasper.
Great ball there to Glasper.
Excuse me. London Munoz.
Munoz, there we go. Good response there.
Big bounce back again. Another ball back to London saying, hey, come on. We need you. Let's get you back in it. It's okay.
Got Jordan ball right here. Bottom of your screen lined up against Munoz.
They might like that matchup to the right side. The lob to Munoz. I called it. Here it comes. Oh, outside the reach. We've seen Munoz come down with that more often than not, though.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd down.
They saw something they liked there. tell you something, though. If you can make that play there, you get Muno's confidence right back to where it was. Hodge got nowhere to go, but he's stout on the ground.
Swallowed up right there by big number 48, Drake. Damian Drake right there, senior. And this could put Winder in a difficult position, about 3rd and 15 to go.
Third and 15 here on the Clarke Central 25. Read option, ball gets batted away. Going to be 4th and long.
Ball batted down there by big number 53, Dream Freeman.
Dogs look to be leaving the offense out there. Dogs electing to go for it on 4th and long. Big play for this game. You got 4 minutes till the half. Dogs will get the ball in the second half. Hodge drops back, throws a high ball across the middle.
Incomplete to number 4 there, Kenyon Glasper. He had pressure coming around on his face.
Hodge gets rocked, trying to get rid of the ball to always secure hands. Glasper is just over his head. Dogs would turn the ball on downs on the Clarke Central 24-yard line. 21-0. Offense is coming back out for Clarke Central. If they drive down here and make it a 28-0 ball game, you start to almost feel like you're grasping for air.
Yeah.
Motion left, Melinder drops back.
Gonna have number 84 right.
Oh, probably a ball he could have came down with, but just off the fingertips, number 84.
Yeah, Xavier Berry, he probably should have came down with that ball. He liked to do what I call a little drifting action there.
Yep.
Nevertheless, we'll take it. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, another wide open receiver. That a good break for the Dogs. Good night out here, though, for football. Can't ask for much better weather. 2nd and 10 on Clarke Central's 24-yard line.
Number 6, Troy Rucker comes down with it. On the tackle there is number
Jashad Jackson. Great play.
sophomore there. It's a ball. We're going to get right here a 3rd and 4.
Jashad did a great job of reading his eyes there, and he jumped on that route pretty quick. Made a quick tackle on that out route.
First down gain right there. Big pickup.
Number 8,
Grayshawn Little right there. I think it's his 4th catch of the night.
Another great outside ball by Melinder to keep the sticks moving for this Clarke Central offense.
Oh, he's going to escape the pocket.
Oh, a big hurdle move.
Trying to hurdle right there. Jackson just did not have enough on it. You know, I'm glad he took that run because he had number 8, Little, the Grayshawn, streaking down the middle of the field wide open. Little up-tempo here right here from Clarke Central.
Another good tackle by Jackson, though. Not letting Melinder put him on a highlight film.
Swing pass. Rare miss there.
Miller's pass is incomplete. Second down.
Corey Watkins Jr., who's been running heavy tonight out of the backfield.
Second and 10. On the Dogs' 48. Man in motion on the right. Melinda's going to pull it and sling it out to the right side.
The Little. He's going to cut it back upfield. Flag on the play.
Penalty flags on the play.
Holding on the offense
there. He's going to back him up.
Penalty is against Clarke Central for holding.
Another good break for the Bulldogs.
He's going to put him a 2nd and 20.
Second and 15.
Hand off, and he's going to have
right
a
up the middle again.
hole.
This kid
is just breaking tackle, shifty.
Another flag coming in from the backside ref.
Penalty flags on the play.
Corey Watkins Jr. is a problem.
I think he there was 5 missed tackles there, Coach. I get a shifty.
I think this kid's analog stick is broken. Another penalty on Clarke Central to back him up.
Penalties against Clarke Central. Blindside block is the call. Illegal blocking on the play.
A blindside block. Again, another big mistake by Clarke Central. I know Coach Perno has probably got to be fired up over there on the sideline as they're wanting to put this out of the reach for the Dogs going into half.
After the penalty, the ball is placed at midfield. Second down, 12.
In a big matchup like this, Coach, every point matters.
I mean, Bulldogs have caught in 2 back-to-back breaks there. Very rare do I tip a cap to a zebra.
Where were these guys at the Longhorns game? Little squiggly ball, but he's got his man, number 84.
Man, Xavier Berry right there, and I mean, he put that in the window.
Xavier Berry, senior, 6'5". This kid is massive.
How long those arms are, Coach.
Long arms, great hands, and he just showed everybody he can run routes too. Dogs on their heels fighting here as the Gladiators are swinging. They run a reverse, number 8.
In around the little, and I mean, there's going to be a flag there.
Another flag, but a great open field tackle.
Right there, number 12 by Giovanni Tuggle right there by the freshman.
Tuggle kind of closed the gap there pretty quick.
Blindside block again.
Another blindside block. Coach Perno livid out there on the field.
After the penalty, the line of scrimmage becomes the Bulldog 30, first down.
First and 25. Backed up to the Dogs 30.
Swing pass there to Xavion.
Inside route. He's streaking. Look at the strides on this kid as he slides. Tuggle makes the play on the 5.
None of those pass complete. Number 84 is Xavion Berry.
It's a big guy running at you.
Oh.
Ball comes out.
Refs are going
Refs
to say
will blow it down, though.
Corey Watkins on the carry.
Going to blow him down short on the 2-yard line.
Down on contact. First and goal from the 2-yard line.
Blown up in the middle of the field. Great job. Oh, and a late hit comes in as the whistles were blown. A play where you see he's not going to get anything out of it.
I don't know about that one, Coach. That's Wesley Binion there. Seems more like a football play to me.
We see plays like this called more and more by officiating crews. I mean, he was almost looking for it, right?
Fans getting chippy out here.
Physicality football. We call the late hit on Gresham, who we know enjoys tackling. And a decision call, you know, kind of a bang-bang move. The refs are looking for it, and they call him for it.
Penalty was personal foul against the Bulldogs.
Second and short.
Second down, goal, number 1.
On the goal line, Blender under center. Toss right to number 2, who looks to bulldoze his way through 3 Bulldogs to get in the end zone. Another penalty comes out. think there was a late hit there by number 84, Xavier Berry.
Officials trying to get it figured out right now. Dame una vuelta. Take a lap.
After some discrepancy, we got it all figured out. I think the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Mejia Quintero right here with the kick.
Little pitch shot for this kid,
Put it through.
who seems to rarely miss. All right, Gladiators making a 28-0 ball game right before the half.
31 seconds left to go.
Bulldogs are backed up in a corner.
Man. How do you respond?
This is a game, though, that you've got a few plays that could have gone your way. They've had opportunities to score that could have kept them in this fight.
I mean, you know, there's been plenty of plays already. You know, you go back to the fumble snap TD that Clarke Central had go their way, the Munoz drop touchdown. That's just in the second quarter.
A ton of third downs.
A ton of third downs.
You don't get off the field.
You know, of these 3 offensive touchdowns Clarke has had, they've been either in a second or third and long where they've converted that very play for a first down, and then 2 or 3 plays later, they scored a touchdown. And it hasn't been that they're beating the ball through the air, man. They've had some explosive plays on the ground, man, from Watkins Jr., who has been running like a madman, been shifty tonight.
Yeah, Corey Watkins Jr., RB1, senior, 5'7". Looks like Darren Sproles doing whatever he wants to do.
There's a pooch kick.
Pooch kick. Dogs will return it out.
Last run on the return, going to bring it back out. It's about the 42-yard line with 28-ish seconds left.
Glasper giving the Dogs some decent field position here.
Got 3 timeouts here with about 28 seconds left. See if you at least can get down and give yourself 3 points minimum.
Put a Band-Aid on it. Stop the bleeding.
Put a Band-Aid on where you need stitches. Let's get it going.
All right, 1st and 10 on the Bulldogs' 42-yard line. Hodge will set back, nowhere to go, gets hammered.
Cam Hodge right there. And that seems to be number 88, Anthony Lonan Jr., who already had 5 sacks coming into this game. Winder-Barrow's going to take a timeout.
Hodge having nowhere to go with the ball and no time. It almost seems that the Dogs are looking sluggish as this game continues. Not something we're used to seeing from the Bulldogs this year.
Not at all. This has been very uncharacteristic, especially of this offense and how they operate and how they work.
I know Coach Williams is probably a little frustrated with how his offensive line is keeping up.
Pass pro's been a struggle for them. Getting vertical tonight's been a struggle for them. They're just not playing the game we've seen them play in the past. To give you an update, Jackson County's beating Habersham Central, about to go into halftime 17-7.
So if the Bulldogs don't win, And Habersham wins, is that correct?
We'll be fourth. If Jackson County wins, we'll place third.
We'll place third. Another
Tackle right
blown
there.
up front. Hodge has no time, nowhere to go with the ball.
And Winder's going to let this run into halftime.
Well, not an ideal start for the Bulldogs in that first half. You're going to have a gut check here at halftime. You know, I don't know what Paxi is gonna say to these guys to get them going, but we look sluggish.
Yeah.
Even with the Gladiators shooting themselves in the foot there, they still found a way to drive down on the field. And, you know, you have to capitalize on these mistakes.
A big thing for me, man, from the defensive side of the ball is getting off the field on third down. Crucial there. Yeah, it's 3 times now where you haven't been able to, where you've given Clarke 21 points. Offensively, it's the same thing that Clarke's been doing, is shooting yourself in the foot, except they're finding ways to execute. You know, first and second down, we got to find a way to pick up yards fast. We're struggling to get the ball forward. We're struggling to even get any momentum going, and we're putting ourselves in positions where you're third and about 8 or longer, and you're going to have a long night if you're putting yourself in that position and you're not going to execute at a high rate there.
And when you get down like this, too, it takes away MJ Dowdy.
It does.
Because you're trying to catch up. You're trying to throw the ball. So this second half's going to come down to a lot of Cam Hodge in this offense. And I think Cam's playing a fine game. I just don't think he's given enough time. This offensive line, what we're not used to seeing is that they're kind of getting whipped up front. It's going to be a gut check time. They're going to have to figure it out, come out, and be ready to punch these guys in the mouth before this game gets out of hand.
Absolutely. Well, we're about to have our halftime show, and as well, that we're going to be introducing the seniors, a part of this band squad as well.
We look forward to seeing you guys after the half.
Logan Acevedo. Logan's accompanied by his mother, Jeanette Ross. He's a member of the trumpet section and serves as band equipment officer. Logan also participates in JROTC and is a member of the rifle team. He plans to go to North Georgia Technical College for a degree in business management and leadership. Next, we have Annabelle Broadnax. Annabelle is accompanied by her mother and stepfather, Holly and Andrew Shee. Annabelle is a member of the trombone section as well as the Science National Honor Society. She plans to attend college at UNG Dahlonega to study middle grades education while minoring in Spanish. Next is Jackson Center. Jackson is accompanied by his mother and father, Nicole and Brian Center. He served as section leader of the baritone section. He's also a guitarist in the jazz band, a member of NHS and the academic bowl team. He plans to attend college at UGA to study chemistry and march in the Redcoat Band. Next is Gracia Coronado Alvarez. Gracia is accompanied by her parents and siblings. She is a member of the baritone section and serves as band equipment officer. She serves as secretary of HOSA and is a member of NHS and SNHS. She plans to attend college at UGA to major in chemistry. Up next, we have Orion Crouch. Orion is accompanied by his mother, Chloe, father, Scott, and sister, Haley. He is bass 5 on the drumline and also participates in the Technology Student Association and the Academic Bowl team. He plans to attend UNG to study engineering. Next, we have Trevor Hart. Trevor is accompanied by his mother and father, Susan and Michael Hart. He is a member of the baritone section. He is currently attending Lanier Tech as a dual enrollment student and for firefighting, and will continue with Firefighter 2 after graduation to pursue a career in firefighting, rounding out the public safety tradition in his family. He also says thank you to Mr. McKay for encouraging his love for band and getting him started in 6th grade. Up next, we have Katie Hernandez. Katie's accompanied by mom and dad, Sylvia and Alexander Hernandez, along with siblings George Hernandez Galdamez and Denise Hernandez Galdamez. Katie serves as band captain and is a member of the trombone section. She's also a member of the AV club and plans to attend GGC for film production. Up next is Betsavit Hernandez. Betsy's accompanied by Maria and Cornello Hernandez. She's a 2-year captain of the Color Guard. Betsy is a member in the Thespian Honor Society and members of National Art Honor Society and a 2-year member of the AV Club. Betsy plans to attend Georgia State for art education and women and gender studies. Next is Ansley Holbrook. Ansley is accompanied by her mother Amy and father Jason. She is section leader of the clarinet section as well as a member of NHS and SNHS. Ansley plans to attend college at Georgia State University to major in film. Next is Molly Huff. Molly is accompanied by her mother and father, Audrey and BJ Huff. She has been drum major for the Bulldog Band for 2 years. Molly is also senior class president, president of FFA chapter, president of SNHS, a member of NHS and the school governance team, and a varsity tennis player. Molly plans to attend UGA to study veterinary medicine. Next is Evan Kaiser. Evan is accompanied by his dad and mom, Michael and Christina Kaiser. He's a member of the tenor sax section, as well as a member of the mountain biking team and an Eagle Scout. Evan plans to pursue a career in diesel automotive. Next is Madison Lee. Maddie is accompanied by her mom and dad, Colleen and Scotty Lee, along with her brother, Blake. She is 2-year captain of the Color Guard and a 3-year member of the wrestling team. Maddie plans to attend UGA to become a math teacher and a Color Guard coach. Up next is Brooklyn Leverett. Brooklyn's accompanied by her mom and dad, Nikki and Tim Leverett, along with the sister, Aubrey Leverett. She's a member of the trombone section and served as uniform officer for 2 years. Brooklyn has competed for track and field for 4 years and is a member of FFA. She plans to get a job in veterinary medicine. Up next is Amani Lycia. Amani is accompanied by dad and mom, Ulysses and April Hernandez, his 2 brothers, Cody and Ricardo, as well as his little sister, Anna. Amani is a member of the baritone section, as well as Key Club and an officer of TSA. Shout out to Coach Guerin. Plans to attend college at KSU and major in agricultural engineering. Up next is Jesse McGee Jr. Jesse is accompanied by mom and dad, Ashley and Jesse McKee Sr. He's a section leader of the trumpet section as well as FFA treasurer and senior sheep showman. After high school, Jesse plans to attend UGA to study veterinary science and to march in the Red Coat Band. Next is Cameron Meeks. Cameron is accompanied by mom and dad, Michelle and Justin Meeks, and siblings Kendall and Liam Meeks. She's a section leader of the flute section, as well as member of the art club, AV club, and National Art Honor Society. After high school, she plans to attend a 4-year college to study film and psychology. Next is Carlos Montalvo Picardo. Carlos is accompanied by mother, Armida Picardo, and dad, Juan Carlos Montalvo. Carlos is a section leader of the trombone section, as well as TSA officer and member of the academic bowl team. After high school, he plans to attend Kennesaw State University to study architecture. Next is Miranda Palacios. Miranda is accompanied by parents, Caesar and Lorena Palacios, and good friend Ari Bland. Miranda is a member of the Color Guard and serves as a public relations officer. She's also a member of the AV Club and Art Club. Miranda plans to attend a 4-year college to study film and psychology. Next is Ryan Patterson. Ryan is accompanied by his mom and dad, Jody and Rick Patterson, along with brother Connor. Ryan is co-captain of the Bulldog Band and a member of the baritone section. He is a member of the National Honor Society, SNHS, Academic Bowl, and TSA. He's also a 2-year member of the WBHS golf team. After graduation, Ryan plans to attend the University of Georgia. Next up is Caleb Payne. Caleb is accompanied by his parents, James and Susan Payne, and sister Lily. He is a member of the trombone section and serves as PR officer for the band. He is also a member of the Boy Scout Troop 700 and is a Life Scout. Caleb is involved in the youth group of Winder First Baptist Church. He plans to attend UNG to study computer science. Next is Anai Ricarde Abuerto. Anai is accompanied by her mother and stepfather, Caroline and George, grandmother Fanny, sister Angeli, brothers Joseph and Dylan, and her cousin Ashley. Anai is a section leader of the flute section as well as member of student council. She plans to attend UNG to study nursing. Next is Victoria Rodriguez. Victoria is accompanied by her dad and mom, Raul and Maria Rodriguez. She is band secretary and a member of the clarinet section. Victoria is also a member of NHS, SNHS, Student Council, and HOPE. She plans to attend a 4-year college to major in accounting. Next is Alex Ryan. Alex is accompanied by his father, Dr. Matthew Ryan, and mother, Bernice Ryan, and his twin brother, Robert. He is a member of the Barry Sax and Sousa sections and has served 2 years as band librarian. Alex is also a leader of the Boy Scouts of America Troop 700. He is enrolled in welding classes at Lanier Tech and plans on continuing with welding after graduating to specialize in pipe fitting for the Missouri Welding Institute. Next up is Robert Ryan. Robert is likewise accompanied by his father and mother and twin brother, Alex. Robert is section leader of the sousaphone section as well as leader of Boy Scouts Troop 700. He's enrolled in welding classes at Lanier Tech and plans to stay enrolled there after high school for automotive technology. Next up is Jazira Sims. Jazira is accompanied by her father, Carlos Sims, mother, Imada Booker, sister, Ziza Sims, as well as her uncle, Alexander Booker, and grandmother, Evelyn Booker. She is a drum major of the Bulldog Band, as well as a member of the flute section. Jazira is also a leader of the Junkyard Dogs and a member of NHS, SNHS, and Student Council. She plans to attend a 4-year college to study nursing. Next is Nicole Soto. Nicole is accompanied by her mom and dad, Irma and Javier Soto. Nicole is a member of the clarinet section and serves as public relations officer of the band. She plans to attend a 4-year college to study nursing. Next is Elbert Taylor. Elbert is accompanied by his mom and dad, Kimberly and Joel Taylor, along with brother Hayden Taylor. Elbert's a member of the trumpet section, as well as involved in JROTC for 2 years. After graduating, Elbert plans to pursue a degree in education with a focus on history. Next up is Nolan Tuttle. Nolan's accompanied by his mom and dad, Elizabeth and Chris Tuttle, along with his sister Nora and girlfriend Angelyn Guzman. Nolan is a section leader of the trombone section and also a member of the WBHS Jazz Band and mountain biking team. After graduating, Nolan plans to enroll in the Army for infantry. Next up is Jason Upchurch. Jason's accompanied by his dad, Jeremy Morrill, and mother, Janelle Valencia. Jason's a member of the flute section and serves as band librarian. He plans to attend UGA or Georgia State to study music composition or music therapy. Next up is Ryan West. Ryan is accompanied by his mother and father, Karen and Chris West, and brother and sister, Adam and Emily West. Ryan is drumline captain, as well as a member of the National Honor Society and Technology Student Association. He plans to graduate from UGA with a degree in engineering. Next is Katie Scarlett Whitlock. Katie's accompanied by her mom, Fran, and best friend, Sophie. She's a member of the trumpet section and has served as band librarian for 2 years. After graduating, Katie plans to take a year off to travel and see the world, and then a tech school to study radiology, and then more likely have lots of babies with her awesome boyfriend. Next up is Grace Yang. Grace is accompanied by her mother, Pang Tao, father, Solomon Yang, and sister, Evelyn. She's a member of the trumpet section and has served as secretary and trumpet section leader. Grace is also a member of the Junkyard Dogs and SNHS. After graduating, Grace plans to attend a 4-year college to study economics. And finally, we have Michelle Yang. Michelle is accompanied by her brother, Fuji Yang, along with her niece, Eli Yang. She is a member of the Color Guard. Michelle is vice president of the Key Club, a member of the yearbook staff, and a member of the tennis team. She plans to attend UNG in Dahlonega to major in biology for pre-nursing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for all of tonight's seniors. And please stay tuned for our halftime performance of the Bulldog Band's 2024 show, It's About Time!
Jesus Christ, you don't have autism.
Ready to roll. Dave, you got your notes? Welcome back, as hopefully these Bulldogs are ready to make a halftime adjustment. We just got a quote for the second half. Play the next play, ski, let's get hyper ski, all right? Brought to you by Coach Owens, all right? These Dogs hopefully are about to turn this second half around.
Well, you know, the quote, the famous Eli Owens, that's all love ski.
That's all love ski,
That's all love ski, Coach.
That's all love ski.
You know, you got one half. That's all you got. You got one half. One play at a time. One play at a time.
One play at a time. If you're a college football fan, you saw the Dogs came out against Alabama and got whipped. And what happened? They took the lead right before the end of the game, right? Unfortunately, they did lose, but this game is not over yet. A lot of things can happen. These Dogs are resilient. They can come out here and punch in the mouth. They control their own destiny still, but they got a lot of ground to make up.
They got a lot of ground to make up, man, and it starts with the little things, right? Can you execute on third down and get off the field? Can you take those shots on first and second down and find a way to gain yards offensively, right? You're one play away from a little mojo.
Yep, that's right. And the Melinder effect, unfortunately, has been working, right? Melinder, he's a beast, and we've seen he's a beast. So it's going to come down to see what can these defensive coordinators do to adjust in this second half.
I mean, we're about to get the second half kicking off here. You know, we did defer to the second half, so we're going to get the ball first. What I'm excited to see, though, is Cam Hodge.
Cam Hodge, how is he going to respond? You're going to have to rely on Cam. All right, we're down 28-0. We're in a catch-up role, right? We are chasing them, okay? So MJ Dowdy, until you get the game closer, you're probably not going to see much of him unless it's like bubble screens and etc. We're about to throw the ball.
This offensive line, what's their identity going to be the second half? You know, the first half, I felt like they did not play to their potential. And I know Coach Williams. I know the standard he sets. And I know how he wants things done. I know for a fact he wants to get after it this second half.
He's ready to get these boys right, man. This could be their last home game, right? So they got to go out here and leave it all on the line.
How do you want to end it?
How do you want to end? How do you want to be remembered, right? I think that these guys are capable to bring us back into this game, all right? But it's going to take a lot of climbing up this mountain.
You better be lucky than good sometimes, though, Coach.
Better to be lucky than good. Better to be lucky than good, but you got to capitalize on those lucky mistakes.
Absolutely. All right, second half prediction, Coach. Do the Dogs find a way to make it interesting at least, do you feel?
I do think they will make it interesting. I think that the Gladiators are playing with a lead, right? So what's going to be their identity coming out, okay? Winder's identity, got nothing to lose, right? Give it everything you got right here. Throw the kitchen sink at them. Give them everything you have to try to win this #1 seed. I fully see Cam Hodge and this offense coming out here first drive and scoring for a touchdown to make it a 28-7 ball game. It's going to come down to how's the defense going to respond after. Can we get the ball back into Cam Hodge's hands? I'm interested to see, Coach.
All right, here we go. We're about to kick it off right here. Clarke Central lining up. Let's get it, Coach. Before we kick it off, I just do want to give a shout out to the cross-country team and softball team as well. You know, both have very successful seasons in volleyball as well. You know, all three making it deep within their own postseason run and having great years. You know, happy for them.
Yep, cross-country teams down South Georgia right now competing. So best of luck to those guys as we get the second half kicked off.
Ball's going to go to the end zone.
Kid's got a leg.
On their own 20. Oh, yeah, Mejia Quintero. That boy can boot it.
He can kick it. How can the Dogs respond? What's your identity going to be? How are you going to be remembered? So many questions about to be answered. One more big shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Holsey, man. They put on a great performance with commentating the games, you know, bringing the music. They do a fantastic job.
Oh, ball batted in the air.
Pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete, second down.
And another big shout out to Jackson Langford and all of these guys on the Double G TV, man. A lot of hard work gets put into this whole thing.
Been a fun year doing this.
It's been a great time. It's been a great time. Very humbled and blessed that they allowed us to come up here and do this, man. And I know these kids love it. Going with that quick route again. There was some hand movement there.
Third down, 10.
Almost felt like 26 got his hands on Glasper just a little bit early before he could reach out, but maybe the ball was overthrown, or maybe I'm just not seeing it right. Both valid options here. It's 3rd and 10 for the Dogs, looking to get something started in the second half. He's got trips right. Single man in the backfield. Single guy out left. Hodge is going to roll out. Throws that out. Nice comeback route right there.
He's still on his feet. He's going to pick the first down up there. Good second effort right there by Glasper to get the chains moving.
Glasper is tough.
On the tackle.
Solid junior.
First down.
And I hope to see him score, Coach, because his touchdown celebration we practiced during second.
You stop watching too much TikTok, Coach. 1st and 10.
Hand off to MJ
There
here.
we go, little run there.
I think about 3 yards.
Tavius Long on the tackle.
You know,
second down.
I talk about you come out and you got to throw the ball because you're down, but we got to remember the MJ Dowdy is a home run in himself.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I mean, at any point, he can take off.
Yeah, he's a walking Hail Mary with the ball in his hands. Give it to him again. He's bouncing it out. Nowhere to go. He just bulldozes, almost makes it all the way through. Good hard run by MJ Dowdy.
Tackle made by number 3, Skyler Walter.
It's going to be 3rd and short.
Right, and Skyler Walter right there is going to take him down, lead his team in tackle. You know, that
And 3rd down.
outside linebacker's been all over the field tonight making plays for him.
Man in motion. Back up the middle. Nice
Second
hard
effort
run.
there. Looks like he may just be about half yard short.
Just shy of a first down, but a hard run.
Ahead for the Dogs.
4th and short here.
Anthony Ronan Jr. on the tackle. 4th down.
Bring in some extra beefy men, looks like.
34.
Running some B formation. That's Clarke Central selling out on this. Nice run there. Good vision to sneak through and get a first down.
First down.
Nice fullback dive right up the gut.
We're on the same formation.
Dowdy puts his head down and just keeps running hard. Coming out with a new look right here.
Man.
MJ Dowdy.
This is an old school Appalachie Wagner look right here.
Tackle led by number 53.
87XB right up the gut.
Freeman.
run a lot of plays out of this formation. A lot of different counter looks, but it seems that they're just going to
they're going to meet.
become a little too predictable there as Central keys in on Dowdy and they sneak through.
Right there, McCullough right there looks make first hit in the backfield there. And that's going to put Winder in a position where it's going to be about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9.
3rd down, 8.
Third and 8 for the Dogs, and spread him back out, leaving Dowdy in the backfield beside Hodge. Single man on the right side.
Got Penley, Glasper, and Engel bunched up right here on the bottom of the screen.
Yep, bunch look short side of the field. Speed option to Dowdy. Cuts it back.
One-man miss.
Rolls forward.
That's a good tackle right there by number 43, Fanning.
Tackle made by number 43.
Dogs will be left about a 4th and 4, 4th and 3 look.
The whole play was a setup there to make sure Winder was in a good position to convert a first down.
4th down, 4 yards to go from the Gladiator, 47.
Fourth and 4 for the Dogs. Hodge looks out, goes a quick ball to the right side.
Knee incomplete.
And doinks it right off of London Munoz.
Right, hit him right in the chest. Ball got on him quick.
There's that cannon of an arm from Hodge there. Munoz just not having the sharpest night tonight. And we all know how big of a threat he is. They will continue to go to him because he is such a playmaker. First and 10.
Winder's going to stays on his feet. He's just going to throw it up.
He lobs it up, out of bounds, getting away. Athletic play there by Melinder.
Millender's pass is incomplete. 2nd down.
I wonder if it's Hezekiah or Hezekiah. I bet it's Hezekiah, like you said.
I think it's Hezekiah.
It's going to be a name we'll probably hear again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On Saturdays.
Or Friday nights, you know, that blue turf. Great Mountain West Conference out there.
Boise State's had a great year.
Oh, dude.
Ashton Genty just putting them on the map more and more. I don't know what grade he's in, but I'm sure if he's eligible, he will elect and be a top pick in the draft. Melinder keeps it, pitches it out to the right side. Shuffles around. Bunch of Dogs clog him up short of the first down.
It's going to be brought down right there by a good tackle by Tuggle.
Tackle made by number 12, Giovanni Tuggle.
It's going to be a third down and short. Giovanni Tuggle, the superstar freshman.
Going to put about 3rd and 3.
Third down and short. Melinder in the backfield with the running back who's been hot tonight. Speaking on command, there he goes. This kid is Darren Sproles-esque.
Corey Watkins for a Clarke Central first down.
Man, Corey Watkins.
He's somebody we might need to get a check on too, man, because this kid, it's almost as if he's probably been overshadowed all year due to their superstar quarterback, but this kid is
hard runner.
A phenomenal runner. Huge talent. He lobs it up in the corner. Give him that 50-50 ball. It's a perfect ball in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Gladiators.
That's number 8, Grayshawn Little.
The one thing you do not want to see happen for these Bulldogs coming out in the second half, they give a turnover. Melinder finds number 8 in the back of the end zone. Grayshawn Little for a touchdown. 34-0 as they bring on the kicker for the extra point. Don't look at me like that, Coach. It's sad. Kick is up and it is good. 35-0. 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. It is all Gladiators at home against the Bulldogs.
It's just disappointing, Coach, because it's also a really good movie. Gladiator.
Gladiator 2's coming out. I'm going to elect not to watch it now. I'm going to boycott Gladiator due to Clarke Central.
This is a good football team, man.
It's a great football team.
Whatever they want to do, they're doing at will right now.
Yep. Their world, we're living in it at the moment. But a lot of football still left. We're going to give a checkup around the league and see how the Habersham-Jackson game is going. As the Dogs have already solidified a spot in the playoffs. That alone is a humongous feat to have and accomplish. This game has the line of playing at home for the state playoffs or having to go away. And the kick is drilled into the back of the end zone.
Currently, Jackson County Panthers are up 17-14 with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. With a Jackson County win, if the Dogs were to lose this game, they would be a 3 seed.
They got a little bit of a boxing match going on in that game.
Yeah.
Did you have a good Halloween, Coach?
Coach, I did. You know, I dressed up as Colonel Sanders.
That's right. Our department went as fast foods.
Yeah.
That was good. Well, we placed third, I think.
Oh, he's going to
Deep
take a
ball.
shot.
Underthrown a little bit. Glasper makes a great play. Having a great game. Kenyon Glasper, man, is Glasper showing out and showing why he is a D1 caliber wide receiver. It's like Glasper needs to tie his right shoe. Running so fast, his laces are coming undone. I hope I did not just foreshadow him tripping over his shoelace. Motion man to the right side. Dowdy breaks a tackle. Stays up on his feet. Runs hard to pick up about 3 yards.
MJ Dowdy on the carry.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Second and 7.
Gain of 2, second down, 8.
Excuse me, 2nd and 8. One thing you can always count on with Cam Hodge is he's got no quit, man. He's going to stay in this fight. He's going to do what he can. You got so much football left, too. You got to use this as preparation for the next one. Swallowed up, nowhere to go.
First one up, number 53, Dream Freeman. Gain on the play. It's third down, 6.
3rd and 6 here for the Dogs.
Third down, 6 from the Gladiators, 39.
Third and 6 here. Hodge looks over for the audible. Dowdy in the backfield, bunch left. Single man out right. He's looking at Munoz, throws it up. Off the fingertips. It's going to be 4th and 6. A contested play there.
4th down, 6.
You can feel the energy in this Winder-Barrow crowd just slowly being sucked away. Same formation, bunch left. Hodge sprints out to the right, throws it up, great ball. Good catch by Munoz.
Munoz right there.
Complete to number 4, Kenyon Glassberg. Good for a Bulldog 1st down. 1st and 10 Dogs from the Gladiator, 27.
1st and 10 for the Dogs, the Gladiators 27. That was a good throw off of Cam Hodges' back foot there, man. That took a lot of arm strength to get that ball out there, and it was a good catch by London Munoz. He's going to sprint out left again. Lobs it up deep, just outside the reach. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's what we've been waiting for this whole time.
London Munoz.
London Munoz, get his confidence back. Great ball by Hodge again. Off his back foot, just outside the reach of the Gladiators defender. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What do you got there, Coach? I mean, that's seems like we just ran the same formation 3 times. Sprint out, touchdown.
I feel a pulse.
I feel there's something. The
There's
dogs aren't dead yet.
Going for 2 here.
Going with a Tebow jump pass, but Hodge just going to out Johnny Manziel you to the corner.
There we go. There's 8.
There's 8. Keep chipping away.
Scores on the 2-point conversion. Bulldog touchdown. Scored by number 6. Winder Munoz on a 27-yard touchdown pass.
Like I said,
Quarterback Cam Hodge.
in a game where it seems far-fetched to catch up, you can still use this as an opportunity to work for something, right? You're out here playing a competitive game of football against a highly touted team. I mean, you use this experience going forward, heading into the playoffs, right? We got to learn something about ourselves and show that we can go put up points and make these stops.
You're playing a playoff team.
Central will make a deep run.
Yes.
Let's see Barron smoke one back here to the Clarke Central returners. Kicks out some spin on it. Right into number 6's hands. Oh, he's got a lane.
Flag down.
Flag's down on the ground. He's about to get hawked down, though.
Thought I saw a flag get thrown.
Number 6, Troy Rucker on the return.
Yeah, there's a flag on our sideline.
Yep, and it looks like Giovanni Tuggle was able to hawk him down along with some company.
Penalty flag on the play.
We're just conversing here about it. A little bit of laundry on the Winder sideline, though. I think Vegas is making the call.
Hopefully they got it on the Dogs in favor for.
Nah. It's always about the over-under, Coach.
As Bulldog fans wait patiently, they've got a call. It's going to be on Central. I'm not going to lie. Not sure who that's on there. Clarke Central wise, I mean.
Penalties are against Clarke Central on the return.
This would have been a nice time to add a replay effect.
Oh, yeah. We'll work on that for next year.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Going to push Clarke Central good ways back.
Yep.
Yes, so
Huge return. Brought all the way back by another Clarke Central mistake.
the 24-yard line, 1st and 10, Clarke Central.
Some better field position starting off for the Bulldogs. Handed off up the middle. Whereas the Dogs will be playing catch-up, throwing the ball through the air. Clarke Central will most likely be taking a more conservative route on the ground. But I wouldn't call it too conservative, as Corey Watkins Jr. has been a problem on the ground all night for this Bulldog defense. Kid has some shimmy and shake, and he is not afraid to hit you in the mouth.
Another handoff there, and he's just going to run through that arm
Watkins
tackle.
Jr.
He's going to run into Nunley right there.
Corey Watkins has got an arsenal of moves to do, but it's lays on the ground. They try to wave over the training staff, but Corey Watkins told him, I'm fine, get off me, and keep giving me the ball. I think Corey Watkins has tackled himself more tonight than Winder has. He gets ahead of himself quick and doesn't decide what move he wants to put on and just kind of falls. Swallowed up there by the defensive line of Winder-Barrow. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Bulldogs needing a big play to get back in this game.
Score update is Jackson County just took a 24-14 lead in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes left.
That was quick. Again, going up the middle and swallowed up again.
Corey Watkins on the carry.
Number 13 there, it looks like. Jacob Williams on the tackle.
Bulldog defense is 3rd down, 9. From the Gladiator 44.
It's nice to see Jacob Williams back out there, man, after
yeah.
last year's devastating knee injury. Phenomenal kid. Great athlete.
All right, Winder's got Clarke here on a 3rd and 9.
Dogs are stacking a 4-3. They send a guy. They got a man on a curl route on the sideline for a 1st down.
Number 11, Sheets.
Zaylen Sheets with a nice comeback route there.
Pass good play. Clarke Central first down.
Ezekiel Linder just keeping the drive alive.
47.
It almost feels like if he needs to, he can do it.
Yeah.
Dogs defense, though, still out there fighting. Number 6 in motion coming across.
Oh, there he goes. He's going to bounce it
got a hole.
outside. Oh.
Maybe a little acting class.
Corey
Corey Watkins.
Yeah, we call that a flop.
Yeah, that is a flop. I don't think Gio is that strong. I know he's a good football player, but I don't think he has the strength of the Incredible Hulk. Because Corey Watkins went absolutely flying to the track.
Yeah, bold strategy there, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Let's see.
Coach, Xavier Berry is massive.
This is a big kid, man. It's another kid I want to see if he's going somewhere because he is not only is he's big, but he's a phenomenal athlete as well.
6'5",
6'5", yep. He's looking for him right now.
Oh.
Throws a quick ball, ate him up a little bit.
Intended for Xavier Berry.
Linder kind of delivered that like a shortstop. Just quick, effortless motion right on the money.
Bo, he doesn't play baseball. Stop it. I hope.
Man,
I hope.
Yeah.
Bulldog defense, it's third down 3 from the.
I mean, coming into this game, Corey Watkins Jr. has been averaging 97 yards per game and already has 7 touchdowns. I understand why.
Yeah.
I want to know his yards per carry. Because every time he touches the ball, he gets really glitchy. See if Griner can come off the edge here and do some damage. They're running away from him.
Jesus, get him down.
Watkins Jr. just stays up.
Yeah.
Keeps trucking.
Watkins again.
Going to have a 4th and short.
That'll be a game we watch online. But so here's the question: you're down 42-8. You've got a spot secured in the playoffs. You can use this opportunity on senior night to get your guys back out there and grind, or do you save your players, your starters, bring some out? You by no means never quit. You don't stop. But at some point, you got to make a decision of, hey, let's look long term, right? Let's not put somebody like Hodge in danger before the playoffs.
No, absolutely. I think it's more of a let the seniors who maybe haven't got as much action here in the past couple weeks, let them to get that opportunity, man, one more time on this football field, as they really deserve that as their last game here. As far as, moving forward, man, it's a great time to build depth. It's a great time to work things, man. What better team than to do it against a really good football team? You're going to learn a lot about your players that way.
I like what you said about some of the seniors, that may not get as much play time. When you're on a team, it's a collective effort. Every day you're going in, and the harder you go, the better you're going to make your other guys.
Well, iron sharpens iron,
correct?
Right? Like,
some of these guys could deserve some PT tonight. So I'm interested to see how Paxia goes about this, unless Glasper takes it back. Good return, but a flag thrown. Flag came from, I felt like, downtown Winder.
Thing got thrown out of nowhere. I want to see the replay on that.
Maybe that ref can play baseball, Coach. Another pitcher for you.
Hey, man. You know what? They wanted me to, so I'm going to do it anyways. Shout out the POs, man.
Shout out the POs.
Those guys, the hardest workers, in my opinion, this football team. Second hardest workers, those dang POs. I'll tell you, man, the exact date. They've been grinding since May 23rd to get back out there.
I'm going to use this time real quick to shout out some of my senior golfers for the year. Shout out to Ian Marassi, who's also a cross-country runner. Jackson Alwine, Nathan Page, Will Hutchins,
Who?
Brady McCall.
Who?
I actually think that might be all my seniors.
Hey, there we go. I have too many to count. I'm good.
You do have a lot.
About 12, 13.
Yeah, in golf, I'm losing pretty much my whole roster, it almost feels like.
Cam's going to drop back.
Good ball, and there's a flag. There's a flag.
There we go.
Crowd loses their minds.
Yeah. We're going to get it.
Flag comes out. Munoz draws some contact early.
Penalty flag on the play. Penalty is holding against the defense. Ten-yard penalty. 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
I actually think some of my senior golfers are down there. Brady McCall and Will Hutchins have been big parts of this student section all year, man. Put a lot into that. Another deep ball thrown out there.
Intended for Glasper there. A little out of the reach. But
just outside the reach.
Cam, well, Cam, no one's told you. The ball looks good out of your hands, flying. Can't wait to see what it looks like off the mound.
We're coming off the bat.
Yeah, you stay over there. You stay with that. Shout out Dylan Heck and Logan Hardiman. Finally, for the first time in their lives, pulled down 90+.
It's impressive. You've been working hard with those guys, Coach. You've done a great job.
Yeah. They're all right, I guess.
Hodge
Yeah, then we go, sorry, blue and orange team down south. The Florida Gators.
That's
yeah. Be interested to see how DJ Lagway performs. Graham Mertz out for the year. Dogs punting here.
good spiral of the punt there.
Good tackle right there by Jacob Williams. Kid's hype. He's happy to play.
As he should, man. That kid has been through so much adversity. Before Jacob Williams went down last year, man, he was a big part of that offensive defensive side, man. He was some next level speed. Very high character kid as well. Man comes in motion. Clarke Central has brought in their second string.
Cameron Lawrence, the sophomore, standing at a solid 6 foot, 170 pounds. I'm pretty sure Cameron's has seen plenty of PT this year in the fourth quarter.
Antonio Moore was the ball carrier. Second down, 9.
Antonio Moore, the backfield. Hands the ball off to Antonio Moore. He's shifty. Oh, man, he's one cut, and he gets through the line. Burst of speed. Antonio Moore, the junior, 5'5", 136.
Xavier McCoy does not look good, Coach. Seems to be hobbling out there.
Yeah, McCoy's somebody you got to keep healthy. Another one of those superstar juniors. Takes a shot. It's got a man open.
Is that who I think it is? Young star right there, number 29, Nunley.
Nunley going out there and making a play on senior night for himself, man. And, Coach, I know what you were thinking. You were about to say.
I thought it was him, Coach.
Hey, but, I mean, that shows you how athletic Zion Nunley is, man. I mean, that was a fantastic play. It's a great pick for his defense, man.
Yeah, and backup quarterback Cameron Lawrence just put a little less on it. Need a little bit more for it to get there. Nonetheless, pretty ball by him.
Great ball. It came out very nice. But unfortunately for him, Zion Nunley was in the area. Another ball overthrown just outside MJ Dowdy's reach.
No.
Excuse me, Xavier McCoy.
MJ Dowdy coming back in.
Like you said, Xavier McCoy seems to have a little bit of a...
Never seen him just run like that, Coach. Yep. A little bit of a waddle there.
Just a little bit of a gimp. Hodge running for his life again.
threw it away there pretty much. And I mean, he got hit hard there.
Hodge is starting to hobble. This is one of those calls, you know, that you're down in the game and you're already in the playoffs. Can't afford to lose Cam Hodge before you go on the road. Field general, but if you ask Cam Hodge, he does not want to leave the game. He's right where he wants to be playing. Steps back, throws a good ball just outside the reach of number 4, Kenyon Glasper, as Hodge is on the ground again. He's up and moving, and his line's checking on him. It's going to be 4th and 10. The Dogs are going to elect to punt the ball as the tough superstar Cam Hodge is going to, I'm sure, get the rest of the night off as he is frustrated with the performance from his offense.
Chase Barron on the punt for the Dogs.
Again, I can't say enough about Cam Hodge, though, man. Just an absolute leader.
Punt is down at the 37, 1st and 10.
All right, let's get this defense back out here, man. I want to see Jacob Williams back there some more. Kid plays with fire, man. All right, Coach. If you're Coach Paxia, what are you telling the boys after this game?
So what? So what? We're here. We're in it. Let's go do what we got to get accomplished. Ain't no time for self-pity. Ain't no time to look back on it. All right, I understand this was your last game here. I want you to, to reflect on that. You boys have worked hard, but understand we can keep still being out here and practicing for as long as y'all want to be, but it's just up to y'all.
Job's not done.
Fumble ball on the ground. I think Winder picked it up.
Fumble on the play.
How about that, my boy Jacob Williams again,
man. You love to see it. The kid's excited.
Jacob Williams defines Double G Dog. The extra effort. This kid does not quit, man. I love to see this so much for this kid. He has been through so much. Dog sending Cam Hodge back out there again.
Probably just working on things more than likely.
Hodge with a quick drop back. Throws the ball up. Pretty ball in the outside corner, just outside the reach of number 4, Kenyon Glasper, who's been a threat tonight, running his routes. Kids like butter on them routes, man. Smooth.
Fans, half price at our concession stand. Remember, stop by. Help support our Blue Ball Band one last time this season.
And I hate to see it for our seniors tonight. But like you said, this is we got the destiny ahead of us. You control your future.
Yeah, I don't even think Grayson Eagle ever saw that ball coming.
3rd down, 10.
Just under 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Score is 42-8. Another misfire from Hodge there to Engel.
4th down.
4th and 10. Hodge was taken down on another sack. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Ball goes over on downs. 1st and 10, Clarke Central.
Clarke Central Gladiators take over on their 45.
Soon to be some younger dogs coming onto the field as well.
I think you leave Jacob Williams out there.
Yeah.
Feed my man, Jacob. You do got some new looks there on the defensive front. And Clarke Central's on to their 3rd quarterback of the game. Number 18.
Hudson Welter. Freshman.
Number 23, Antonio Moore on the carry.
Given to Antonio Moore, running back junior, 5'5", 136, who this kid's not bad for himself, man.
On the tackle for the Dogs. 1st and 10, Clarke Central.
And Antonio Moore is going to be a problem next year. He's a junior. You know, not as much playing time given that he's behind superstar Corey Watkins Jr., senior running back. Look at this kid go, man. He's got some gears. I mean, look at him. Stays up on his feet with a cutback.
Antonio Moore again on the carry. Gain of 7, 2nd down, 3.
Jackson County with another score again to go up 31-14 on Habersham Central. And the more both of these games go, the more it seems Winder will be the 3 seed in your 2024 GHSA 5A state playoffs. 4.5 hours though, Coach. Well, the worst possible case scenario didn't happen to Winder tonight. Of the playoff implications.
Correct.
Jackson seems to be handling business.
Another big run there.
Number 23, Antonio Moore for a Clarke Central 1st down.
Antonio Moore's a weapon. This kid could be a weapon they could use in the offense the rest of the year. Antonio Moore keeps digging his feet. Good play there. Hats off to our band, man.
That was so loud.
Hats off to our band. They are so good.
Gotta hand off Antonio Moore.
Antonio Moore just keeps digging, but the Bulldogs don't wrap him up, bring him down. Well, Coach, it's been a fun year broadcasting. It's been nice to be given this opportunity to come up here and.
Man, I'm just glad you and Coach Moore maybe missed a game or two so I could come up here and do it myself.
Man, dude, you are.
I enjoyed it. Maybe Mr. Langford, I hope you're watching this. We'll have that sideline broadcast ready to go next year.
Look,
we have a three-headed monster going.
Coach Bice, you've done a fantastic job, dude. You are as natural as it comes up here.
I hand off Antonio Moore.
4th and short.
So the clock continues to tick and put us under 3.5 minutes.
Fourth down, 4 from the Bulldog, 22.
The goal from here is to make sure everybody's healthy. Get everybody healthy, regroup after this game. You find something from the losses, and you get better. And you go make a statement in this playoff run. Look at Antonio Moore,
man. That
This
kid is fast.
He can play, man. Jacob Williams with a big hit.
For a Clarke Central, first down.
So the clock continues to tick.
Jacob Williams has been all over the field. Looks like he took a little bit of a stinger there from that big shot he delivered to Antonio Moore. Hudson Welter, freshman quarterback, hands the ball off, getting some PT time here.
Man, one of my new favorite names, Billy Mayo, in there on the stop. Senior. Touchdown there for Antonio Moore.
Touchdown, Clarke Central.
Antonio Moore can play.
Coach, that whole drive was here, handed to Antonio Moore and let him work.
Let him go. Run out clock.
Well, if you took the over on Mr. Mejia Quintero on extra points at 5.5, then let me tell you something. You made some money tonight.
Gosh. We're being visited by some of Winder's finest.
I wouldn't say Winder's finest. Guy had 150. I don't know what's worse. If I shoot over his batting average,
So Clarke Central's going to host their first round of the playoffs.
they're going to sweep region 6-0.
I'm going to go out and make the statement that whoever comes into their Coliseum.
Well, it's more than likely going to be Houston County, which is still a good football team.
Yeah, but you're not bringing in Jake Fromm.
No, well,
You're about to get punched in the mouth against these guys. This is a
even if
very
you were,
elite program over here.
Coach, even if you were bringing Jake Fromm in, it's a big game in Athens. Good luck.
.49-8 ball game here. A minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. This game is all but time gone.
By Glasper.
Glasper still in. Makes a shifty
There's
move.
a flag,
He's got
though.
another burst. Fantastic kick returner as the flags pile up around the 30-yard line.
Which, you know, Coach, makes sense. Vegas had the line set at 57.5. It's currently at 57. They don't want this overhit.
Penalty flag on the play.
We're looking for the call. It's a holding call against the Bulldogs. After another good return from Glasper, we'll be backed up. Dog starters are on the bench watching in from some of these younger dogs.
Four minutes left to go in Jackson County. Habersham Central 31-21.
How much time is left?
About 4 minutes left to go.
10-point game. They're still in it.
So we got Wesley Booth, the freshman, in at QB.
First and 10 as the Bulldogs pick up the first down there.
Clock still rolling, and this game is over.
Final score, Bulldogs 8, Clarke Central Gladiators 49. Clarke Central storms the field, excited as they will be hosting the first round. Yep. Well, last game of the season, you know, not the way the Dogs wanted to finish, especially on senior night, but look, you still control your destiny.
Yeah, you still control your destiny when you know, it sucks, right? Like, you had the opportunity to do something right and you didn't, but when you look at baby steps, right, and tradition, this is a program that's not traditionally make the postseason. Now, I know how Coach Baxi and the staff is, right? That don't mean nothing to them. They know what their mindset on there, what they're dead set on, right? But you're going to have more than likely the 3 seed. You're going to be traveling to a 2 seed. It's far away, but you have the chance to go and make something happen, all right? And the growth that you've seen from this team this season is phenomenal. It's been a roller coaster, but I have to tip my cap and, you know, applaud this program as they have taken the right strides forward to, you know, become something bigger than themselves.
Right. The Dogs ready to go on the road. They've had a great season, right? I mean, they've battled, right? They came out here and they showed us how resilient they are all season, right? They've had great games. These seniors have put it all out on the line all year, right? And I hate it for the seniors, but job's not done. Job's not done. They're on the road now, right? They still control their destiny. They're able to go out there and make a name for themselves.
Absolutely.
I'm excited, but I mean, big shout out to Double G TV, man. I mean, this has been such a fun year. This will be the last home game, so we'll be watching our dogs on the road the rest of the way. Till next year, I can't wait to come back up here, hopefully. We'll see what else we can get added. I think Langford's doing a great job, and he's developing these guys, and these kids work real hard. It's been fun. It's been a great time.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. I've enjoyed it. You know, I'm kind of like the sub in this whole thing, but, you know, I've had a lot of fun with it.
Coach, you've held your own, man. I mean, me, you, and Coach Moore, great friends. It's been so much fun, man. And shout out to you, Coach Moore, at home. Hope you feel a little bit better. You know, this has been a fun time with both of you guys, man.
Absolutely.
But dogs, let's see what they can go do, man. I'm excited to see.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Absolutely. Go Dogs. Thank you for all watching.